nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We're nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. Search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. I need you again, so stick around. So stick around. go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away I love. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. You're so don't let it go. I know you feel it. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. They don't know how we love when we're letting close. With you, I know I belong. Without all eyes on us, you're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away I love. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Don't let go. I know you feel it. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. Search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. again. So stick around. So stick around. So stick around.
Leave the world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away now. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. You'll always be my broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. You're so don't let it go. I know you feel it. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. They don't know how we love when we're letting close. With you, I know I belong. Without all eyes on us, you're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away now. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. You're so don't let go. I know you feel it. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are real. reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search for you, stay lost.
Search for you, stay lost.
We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Reaching for the stars. I wonder where you are.
I need you again, so stick around. So stick around. world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide where I go. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. You're so don't let it go. I know you feel it. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. They don't know how we love when we're lying close. With you, I know I belong. Without all eyes on us, you're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide where I go. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. You'll always be my broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. You're so don't let it go. I know you feel it. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. Search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too
Yo, what's happening, guys? What's up? What's going on? What's going on? Happy Sunday, y'all. What's been going on? We got to get our stuff fixed up here. What is going on here? You guys did amazing for Clue's fundraiser today for the Nick Mick. You guys did awesome. I'm so proud of y'all. You guys did really good today. I only got to pop in every once in a while, but I think you guys did fucking amazing. I can't even believe it. Like, I just can't even believe you guys. Oh, Sandra, did you? Here, I'll go grab that right now and we'll put it in the. Um, I can't see on your side, you guys, yet. I'll have to open the. Let me do this. Okay, Miss Sandra, I'm looking in the Cash App here to see if you. Okay, you sent it PayPal then. Let me go grab this. I just want to make sure I have it so we can put it in here. So I have what you sent. Because they said in Australia you can't send it. So we will. Okay. I got it. It was, I want to make sure this is you. It was $50, correct? PayPal? Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to double check to be sure, love. All right, I'm gonna send it on over now. Give me 1 second. Oh, 30 Australian. Okay, I get it. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. All right. I don't know how we let me see how we figure this out because it's on my screen. Okay, let's see. Donate now. Okay. I put 50 on here for this. Let's see for Sandra Neal. Let's see. How do you okay. You should see it pop up. It should say donate $50 on there. It should pop up under anonymous 50 for Sandra Neal. Did you see it come through, Sandra Neal? It should show up right on the screen. I took a screenshot of it. Do you see it? Okay, you see it? I just want to make sure Sandra sees it because she sent me the money to put on here, and I want to make sure she's got it, that she sees it come through. It did? Okay, perfect. Well, thank you, Miss Sandra Neal. I appreciate that. Yes, it was 30 Australian, but when it came in here, it came in under $50. So I just wanted to put in what came in, okay? So I appreciate that. Thank you so very much for doing that. You guys are freaking amazing. I'll tell you what, I think anybody that covers Sebastian or any missing children should do this. Or at least be a part of it. You know what I mean? How do we check our fundraiser? Have we gotten, how far have we gotten? Are we close to our goal or we got a lot to go? How far are what are we at? I did it for 2,000. So hopefully we'll be, you know what I mean? I know that you guys do a lot. You guys do a lot. So Terry Lynn collected 1,000 too. Hell yeah. I think Clue got what, 7 grand, 7,000. I think she collected. We surpassed the goal already. Damn, you guys, we're at 2,500. Holy shit. Whoa, you guys, look at you. You guys are freaking amazing. Holy shit. My gosh. So hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I posted the fundraiser for Nick Mick. That's fucking amazing. Look at you guys, all you bumbles and Clue Cruise and nonsense is going strong too. Hell yeah. When we're done here, I'm gonna drop you guys in over there. Hold please. We're at 2,500. 2567. God damn, you guys. I dropped the link once, B10, but I haven't dropped it again. I didn't have a chance to pin it. Not bad for 30 minutes. Hey, I know that's fucking amazing. You guys are awesome. Look at y'all. I'm so proud of you guys. My God. For being hate channels and assholes, we sure can make it thunder over here, huh? I was gonna say rain, but I didn't want to, I didn't want to take anybody's words there. Thank you, Miss Cappy. You guys are amazing. Shit, we have an amazing community, you guys. We really do. I mean, I know people talk a lot of shit, but we really do. Hey, B Thug, what are you doing?
What's up? No, you can done. You're done. You can go. You can end the live now. You're done. I'm joking.
End the live. You have to end the live when you're done. Do you?
No, I'm joking. That was a joke.
Oh, I'm like, what the hell? I didn't know that. Or I would have put it up higher.
Yeah, you met the goal. That's what I was joking with. I was just messing with you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Clue kept hers going. How the fuck she keep hers going?
I was messing with you, but but it did
Mama
pretty well.
Duck B Bear says, Queen, you hit your goal with fewer than 600 likes before you came on talking. Holy shit, you guys. My gosh, man. I was so busy out of the stinking cookout today. I was trying to chit chat. I was trying to pop into Clues and pop in and show support and stuff, but we were busy. So
what were you eating? What were you eating?
Well, they had like brats and hot dogs and pork chops and that kind of stuff. And chicken, barbecue chicken.
You didn't eat all that stuff, right? You just had a nice healthy salad, a glass of water.
No, I had a piece of chicken and macaroni salad and some kind of a cake or something. I don't know what the hell it was. It was bomb.
All right.
Probably shouldn't have been eating the cake, but hey, it's okay. It's all right. It's Memorial Day weekend. Then I went out to my mom and dad's graves and cleaned those up and got them all picked up and
nice.
Put out some new pretties and stuff for them, and no Mountain Dew. Didn't drink one. Duke didn't get any treats today.
Good.
I mean, we were sticking to it. We were like the B-Tim diet. We ain't gonna do nothing, huh, Duke? Nothing.
We'll get you on.
Cups, no pup cups at all. Not one, not two.
We'll get you on to intermittent fast, and we'll do 72 hours soon enough where you don't eat.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
And coffee.
I don't know about that.
You can do it. We'll get you there. We'll get you there.
Listen, if I wanted to be skinny, there's medications and drugs out there that could do that.
Oh my God, I wouldn't take the medications and drugs. No, don't do that. That's terrible.
I mean, hey, I'm okay with being a chunk. I'm all right with it.
Imagine Brittany J gets so insecure she starts taking Ozempic, and then she like
Oh my!
She's like, look at me, Queen. I'm skinny. She starts jiggling her loose skin.
Chris H from the Bronx in the house. I know what you've been doing today. Ain't out wrecking no cars.
No. I didn't wreck a car, by the way.
You were just in the car when it wrecked. That's right.
It didn't wreck. It was sideswiped, and the guy ran through the scene, basically.
Oh, and you know what? Sailor made us a video. Here, let me go grab it. Sailor. Dang it. Why didn't you remind me? Gosh dang you. Made me a cute little video, too. It was really cute. You guys, I'm so freaking excited. We met our goal already before we even started the live. How fucking amazing is that? She's already searching it for them. You see it in her ads. Well, no Clue, stop it. Hold on, shit.
Yeah, that's the worst thing you can do for yourself, honestly. I think Ozempic is probably the worst thing you could possibly do for yourself, actually.
Oh,
next to the Jenny Crank diet, yes.
Yeah, it's really bad. Well, it's really
Level-headed said I donated. Thank you for doing this great thing. Thank you for being here, Level. I appreciate that. Thank you for everyone that donated. What are we at? Almost 3K. Way to go. Hell yeah, you guys. Like I said, you guys did amazing over there at Clues. You did amazing here. Amazing with nonsense. Everybody. I think who else did this? Did anybody else do these yet? This is our very first fundraiser ever. Didn't even know how to do one before. So I was trying to figure out how to get to it in the fundraiser. Was it in the I couldn't figure out if it was in the studio or if it was on StreamYards, how you put the link in, Oh, Terry Lynn did too. Yeah, Terry Lynn did too. Hell yeah.
Oh, it's in this. Yeah.
You got $1,000 right off the top.
Well, I'm sure Brittany J will do it today too, as well.
Oh, I'm sure she will too. I'm sure she will too. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, I think anybody that covered Sebastian and any other missing children should do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
TL did St. Jude's. Okay, well, hey, that's cool too. I mean, that's, St. Jude's is, I mean, that's still good. That's a place that,
I'm a
place that
firm
helps
believer
kids and
that
stuff too. Huh?
I'm a firm believer that chunky people are harder to kidnap, and I got a mouth on me. So
Yeah.
I'll
That
stay fat.
depends. That depends. Maybe they sneak something into the food, like that, the cake, and put it in front of you.
Oh,
and you
see, I
eat
got
it.
that one. I got that one covered. I'm a picky bitch.
I don't know
buddy.
about that.
And then they get like one of those like wheelbarrows, and they put you under you like the thing for like carrying cakes, and they pick it up and they just wheel you away.
Birth control ads? Are you kidding?
What?
Okay, the link should be there. Is the link? I pinned it up there. Should I pin it? Is it pinned up?
It's pinned up. Yeah.
Cashmere said chunky. Yeah, Biddy, I'm chunky. We go chunky Dunkin' over here. Not skinny dipping. It's chunky Dunkin'. Michelle Shorty, we got you up here now. Finally. Shit.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
No, I can't hear you.
And it does not say devices connected. It shows a picture and everything.
I can't hear you. You should probably.
Okay,
leave.
here's what the issue was. Not saying
Did
You
you have
hear
too
me?
many boxes open or something? What happened?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you at all.
Yes, we
Can you
can.
hear me?
Big Tim, stop it. She's been having trouble with her stuff.
hold on, I'm taking them. Hold on.
Oh, you do got feedback, huh? Did you take out your... She must have got her headphones or something, or her head,
Trying to get my mic to work.
Holy hell. Well, we thought it was going good. We were going strong. Hold on. Pickle says, I tagged them with screenshots of the step-by-step process with proof that the creator doesn't touch the money. Yeah, no, the money goes straight to them. Like, we don't see it at all.
Yeah, Snore Lounge did the same thing with his thing. He did when he did the discussion with SF. He had the same thing going on, so it doesn't get touched by him. Though he had members going on his, you don't. So.
Oh yeah, I don't have a members. This is just a regular stream.
No, he was getting memberships donated while the stream was going to him.
Oh, okay. I don't even know if that's on. I don't know how to.
No, it's not.
Run that together.
It's not on.
I don't even know if that's on. I don't know how to. No, it's not. Oh, you got feedback again. I muted you, but you got feedback, baby doll. You're gonna have to turn your stuff off. Then when you come back up, pause your YouTube when you come back up. Watermelon Moonshine. I'm so proud to be a so-called hater.
Did you hear that like Hassan Piker got banned for from Twitch?
I didn't. Catch me up. I didn't hear anything.
Well,
today.
the guy is how should I say this? He's a very he's a very racist person when it comes to Jewish people.
Okay. Well, fuck him.
Yeah, and he's he's very famous on Twitch. Like he gets like 40,000 people watching him live, and he's very big. And,
yeah, Carla, you're welcome up.
And apparently there was a couple that was shot. A Jewish couple that was shot. I think what was it? What was it? I'm just saying I don't remember. Let me see. The embassy aides were shot. They were like a couple, and he basically went through the manifest of the killer and wasn't exactly being against them, if you catch my drift.
Right.
And then eventually Twitch got gave him so many passes they basically banned him. I don't know how long the ban's going to be, but he got banned. So not for long, probably won't be gone for more than a week, actually, because he has such pull. Like the people in Twitch like him so much, they even like sang him a happy birthday song apparently. So there's a lot. Like they
I
really
thought Twitch was hard to get banned from.
yeah, it's hard if you're banned if you are Hassan Piker, I'm talking about. It's hard to get banned if you are very much liked by Twitch, but if you are like, let's say, not liked by Twitch, it becomes very easy if you catch my drift. And the CEO likes to look at cam girls on Twitch.
Wow, that's wild. We've raised 3,000 so far. Hey, Carla, how are you, baby?
Hey, I'm good. How are you guys?
Kind of just hanging out, just getting started. What are you up to?
Well, I just wanted to come on for a minute and tell you all that I'm so sorry. I came on, I don't know if you all remember, I came on about 3 or 4 weeks ago and talked to you guys.
Yep.
And I just wanted to say that I had been on and silently listening in the bushes for, I guess, the past 3 or 4 weeks since I came on and talked to you all. And I've just had a kind of like an awakening, I guess you could say. I was all for, I guess you could say, the green team, but as I learned to listen to you all, I kind of got your point, to be honest. And I just wanted to let you know that I donated tonight. And I really like you, Queen. I like you, BTM. I love Rowena. I think she's awesome. And I like Clue. And I'm learning, I was listening to one side, but I've just come over to listen to the other side for the past, I guess I've been listening to you guys since I came on the past 3 or 4 weeks. And I wanted to let you know that I'm seeing both sides now and I have an open mind. And
you know what? I'm glad you're here.
You.
I really
I
am. Because you know
appreciate
what?
you
A
is
lot of
what I
people
want to say.
they're pretty resistant to it at first. And so I really appreciate you coming back up and being willing to open and keep an open mind, you know?
I've really enjoyed I really can, if I can be honest, I've really enjoyed the comical view. I love listening to Clue and Cletus and you, Queen, because you guys are so funny. And I was listening to the other side, and nothing against them, but it's just, it's kind of like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it really, but you're kind of converting me. So I just wanted to come on and say, whatever I said last time, I still have my opinions about Chris and Katie, which I know we all do.
That's okay. I mean, it's all, you're entitled to your feelings too. You don't have to agree with us to be over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, but I love how BTM, I've started listening. I love how he's just all against the teddy bears and everything. And
so fuck those bears.
I think it's so funny. And when Amy comes on, I think it's so funny when he just, I really like you guys. So I just wanted to come on and let you know that. I wanted to let you know I donated tonight. I think the cause is beautiful. And I just wanted to come on and say, I appreciate you all.
We appreciate you being here and keeping an open mind. I know sometimes it's tough, but I do appreciate you sticking around to at least listen,
Yes. And thank you so much for having me up. I'm going to step down. That's all I wanted to say. So thank you.
And thank you for donating. We appreciate that as well. So
you're most welcome. And I look forward to listening to you guys in the future. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. We'll see you later, love.
All right. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the dark side, Carla. That's right.
Who had convert a hater on their bingo card? They got bingo today.
Petty AF, you're up here, baby. Can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Miss Shorty, can you hear us now?
I hope so, because no interruptions at all.
I hear just a little bit of echo, but not too bad. So you're good.
Oh,
Sounds
man.
good to go. Yeah.
Girl, listen, since the other night you said that it wasn't connecting, I don't know if you got my emails, but I sent you proof
Yeah, I knew you wasn't trolling me. I knew you wasn't
No,
because
I
your thing
wasn't.
came up
And
just
I don't,
fine. And
thank God.
and then yeah, no, I knew you wasn't trolling. I knew you weren't
Oh,
being an asshole because it would come on and so
yes.
StreamYard back here was flipping. It would flip to devices not connected, and then it
Yeah.
would flip on, and then it would flip back off to devices
Yeah.
not
And I
connected.
sent you proof on some information. If
I got it.
anyone's got Spectrum, I'm going to tell you right here, right now. The system is being shut off around 2 or 3, and I didn't know this. And then I was listening to someone today on the panel. She hit the hammer on the nail. God love her. She said if you get Spectrum, they was cutting off around 2 or 3. And I'm like, oh, girl, I'm already 10 steps ahead of you because we all got new boxes and we hooked him up, yada, yada,
Mm.
yada. The guy came out here and he was working and he wasn't supposed to be in this area working because they kept saying that everyone's system was down and out. Okay, well, how come that our system was up and going and then there's a guy out here working on our box? We called and they're like, what? And we're like, yeah. And they're like, well, there's no system out. And I'm like, well, okay, I will take you a picture because you know me, girl. Huh, pump the brakes. This sister here's going to take a picture and I'll send it to you email. Well, when we did, they're like, oh. And I'm like, yeah. And then
They said Jay
everybody's,
said it this morning that she was having trouble too with
yeah.
it.
Well, no, what it was is she said if you had Spectrum, it goes out around 2 or 3 o'clock, and she's got a brand new system and she loves it. I don't know
Uh-huh.
the name of it, but girl, I'd love to find out the name of it
Starlink.
because
She has
Starlink.
Starlink.
Starlink. Okay.
okay, because I'm telling you, if anyone's got Spectrum, that's what we've got, and it's like, oh my god. So I just wanted
Watermelon
you
said
to
she's
know
got
I
it
was
too.
not
Starlink's almost
trolling
2
you.
years.
I was
Can you
not
live
trolling you.
anywhere? Can you live anywhere and have it? Can you
Yes.
live
Yeah,
anywhere and have this Starlink, or do you have to be in a certain state or what?
Well,
that's what I was gonna ask.
Starlink is a direct internet connection, and you can be anywhere. My friends up in the mountains of
I
Idaho,
can get
it's the only
Starlink.
way that they have internet.
Okay.
And I can get it in the UK as well.
Oh, okay. Good, 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 good.
Well,
Because this
gosh,
is
dang, this
like,
shit's all over, huh?
right, because I'm wanting to check into it and see if it's cheaper or it's much better because this coodle do of, because I'm thinking trolls. Queen Bee's probably thinking, this heifer is trolling me. What the hell? I mean, I'm all
No, no,
cool and
no.
I'm nice
It
to
just
her.
kept
And
flipping
then
on
all
and
of a
off.
sudden,
I just
she's
assumed it
trolling
was
me.
something going on with your internet or something going on
Oh.
with your
She's like,
StreamYards, or could have been my StreamYards. I don't know. Sometimes it messes up and sometimes it does
right,
its
because I
I
wasn't
don't
even
know.
getting a link from you. Because like you're like the link is pinned, and I'm like, no, it's not. And I'm thinking, what link is she? And I kept looking for the link. I'm like, drop
Well,
the
and
link,
sometimes
please.
with you have to dismiss that poll. You have to dismiss it off of there and it'll hide behind it.
Oh, okay. Well, see, everything that I kept doing, I was refreshing my phone, and then when I found out all what I found out, it says a lot of times it won't pop up if you're having technically, like, you know what I'm saying,
Ah,
like any kind. Yeah, it won't even indicate that there's a link or, yeah, a stream yard. I'm thinking you have got to be. And I said, if I write her again and say drop the link, she's gonna be like, what if?
yeah, that was the other night. I was like, I'm not doing this tonight. I'm not gonna get sidetracked.
Right,
We're not
yeah,
doing
I
a
could tell in
sidebar.
your
I'm just
tone of
not gonna deal with it
voice.
tonight. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it.
Right, no, I understand. No, I greatly understand. No,
Because
no,
it
no.
no, because we spent an hour and a half and then it would pop on and pop on. It was
I'm
distracting as fuck.
sorry.
So
I
it's okay. I
so
didn't want to ban you
forgive
because I
me.
didn't want you to think I was being mean or anything. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no,
But I
no,
didn't want to,
no. Out of
but I
all
knew it was
due
fucking up.
respect, no, I get it, and I
Mama Doug
apologize
says,
to
Queen, I have
Jeff.
Spectrum and I've had some issues too. It's not just your channel.
Okay, well, I just wanted to let you know that I'm sorry if I interrupted
It's
anybody
all
or
good.
any dis. Okay, I'm
It's all
so
good. I wrote you
sorry.
back and told you it was all good.
Well, girl, I've been fighting and talking to the YouTubies, and they have been so understanding. They're like, "Well, you got
Now,
proof," and I'm
seriously,
like,
let me know. You know, it wasn't a big thing. I mean,
I know, but girl, I keep my ducks in. Then I was fighting with the computer, and I'm like, oh boy, and I'm like, let me go back to the phone, and phone, please work, because she's gonna be like, what the hell is this girl doing? But I'm gonna pause and let someone else talk for a minute.
I just wanted to come up and let you know, Queen, that I'm really proud that you're doing this for Nick Mick. And well done you for reaching and surpassing your goal. And thank you on behalf of everybody for doing this, as well as Clue and Nonsense and Jay. and Terry Lane and everybody else. I wonder if the Green Team are going to do this or whether Seth's going to do it himself. I don't know, but I'm really proud that you've done it.
Be nice to see Betty or Seth do it too, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. I highly doubt it. I know you've got to have 10,000 followers, but I don't see any of them setting up a fundraiser show at all. So they don't want to turn off their monetization for a night, in my opinion.
All it is for the length of the live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, it's good.
What's up, baby?
I bet BJ doesn't. If she does it, I bet she doesn't get 3,000 or get 2,000 by the time she goes live.
I think she'd probably be pissed off that she didn't get the.
I
think she'd be annoyed if she earned money for making that money herself.
I didn't get any of it.
Yeah.
And she'll be like, my Cash App's on the bottom of the thing if you don't want to donate to the charity.
I bet Queen walked away, didn't she? Never heard any of that.
Well, she just heard her talking to her dog, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, well, I walked out. They kept telling me, they kept trying to come over here and nudge me and shit. And so I was getting ready to let them out. Well, then they didn't go out. So I was like, what the hell? They didn't want to go out. So I walked in there and looked in there, and they walked into their water. I followed them in there, and it had something in there. They weren't going to drink out of it. So I had to clean it out real quick.
Yeah, it's all right. I just wanted to tell you that I thank you very much for doing this, and I'm really proud of how much you've raised already. I'm
proud of you guys. Like I said, this is a team effort here, and I'm proud of you guys for real.
Yeah,
everybody here. You know what I mean? You guys have done amazing over in Clues. Terry Lynn's here. Nonsense. Shit, it all makes a difference.
I'm gonna hop down before this.
Your dogs knew exactly what was in there and decided to get you to clean up the water, like some water.
Actually, Voodoo, she has, because she's an English bulldog, she has a little bit of backwash. So Duke will not, if there's backwash in there, he will not drink it. Period. I'm sorry, I don't mean to tell your business. I'm so sorry. She looked over at me quicker than shit. Like, who the fuck are you talking to about my business?
She's like, no.
Yeah, don't tell everyone my business, Mom.
I'm sorry. Well, anyhow, Boo has just a little tad bit of little slobber sometimes in her English bulldog mouth. And
yeah,
Duke will not drink it. So I have to dump it out, clean it out, rewash it, get him some fresh water.
Yeah, my friend
like that. I don't know. It's something that's, you know what I'm saying? He just ain't having it.
Yeah. I'm going to hop down before you play this video because it's already made me cry once.
All right. I appreciate you. Yeah, Sailor sent it to me. She made it. So I thought this was really cool. I told her I'd play it.
Yeah, but thank you. And I'm proud of you, Queen.
Absolutely, baby. And thank you for coming up. Thank you for being a part of the Hive, too, and the Clue crew and, being here. We appreciate you.
It's fine. No problem. Right. Let's catch you all later. Bye, B-Tim.
All right, here we go.
Bye, Shorty.
Hey, Petty.
Take care.
Burning fears, a mother's hope tangled up in tears, a father's prayer whispers into the night, bring my baby back, make it right. Tiny shoes left by the door, the echoes of laughter we don't hear anymore. A world of faces we search through the haze, holding on tight to the light of their gaze. Let's raise our voices, let's make it known for every child out there alone. We'll never stop, we'll never let go. Today's the day to bring them home. Posters on posts, names on news. A heart breaks every time one's accused. With hopes of fire that won't ever fade, we'll fight for them no matter what's made. For every family waiting by the phone, for every empty chair in a home, we won't give up, we'll keep the flame till every child is safe again. Let's raise our voices, let's make it known. For every child out there alone, we'll never stop, we'll never let go. Today's the day to bring them home. For every family waiting by the phone, for every empty chair in a home, we won't give up, we'll keep the flame till every child is safe again. Let's raise our voices, let's make it known. For every child out there alone, we'll never stop, we'll never let go. Today's the day to bring them home.
You did a really good job on that, Sailor.
Sailor, that's phenomenal. Great. Well done.
Oh, yes, I got goosebumps. Oh, my. That was very touching.
Yep, it was very good, well made.
And that's just a fraction of the missing that are out there.
But a little tragic too, because it's still a bunch of missing people. But yeah.
Absolutely.
Let me see.
How was your Sunday, B. Tim?
The usual. I was just reading a little bit here and there.
Nice.
Yeah, I was reading a couple of books here and there, but that's pretty much it.
Oh, I'm always envious of people that can read more than one book at a time. I get my books mixed up.
It's good to cross-reference certain material.
That I get.
Also, did you guys know there's a new law called Take It Down, and it was passed and signed by Trump. It's for any having nudes online is scary, but there's hope to get it. It's called Take It Down, hashtag Take It Down. And they're working to take down any kind of, inappropriate photo of any kind of children or teenagers, anything like that that's online. Let me go grab it. I actually just seen it on the Missing and Exploited Nick Mick site here. And I was reading about the laws anyways, and for some other reason. But yeah, it's called Take It Down. Having nudes online is scary, but and then you get this started, and then you open this up, and it will, you get started, and it presents here. Matter of fact, here we go.
Losing control of your nude images online is terrifying.
And more teenagers and children go through this than you realize. There's a lot of teenage girls that go through this, that they send them to their little boyfriends and don't realize what goes on and where these photos go or where these photos can go. So with that being said, I think it's important to talk about this.
Losing control.
Your family, your nieces, nephews, grandkids, it doesn't matter.
Of your nude images online is terrifying. And if you're a teen, it may feel impossible to reverse it. Well, you can't go back in time and unsend. We can help you move forward.
All right, let me go grab this real quick because I have this. And actually, someone emailed me the link over too as well. But I thought it was pretty interesting.
So did you see the new, there's a gal that's been missing since the 21st of April out of Provo, Utah, Elisa Petrov. She had a hidden Instagram account where she was talking to two different men, adult males, one in Texas and one in Florida. And they both been taken in. One's in custody, the other has an arrest warrant. But she was communicating via a hidden Instagram account with these men.
Well, sadly, like it's kind of tough to keep track of what people's social media is, what they're doing, because a lot of parents have no clue about it. So that's pretty much.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, and all these apps, you only really need an email, and that's pretty much it. So, and you can hide that shit pretty easily.
Well, and that's what they had done was that's what she had done was it was hidden until the FBI got the tablet and
yeah, that's why it's very important to tell the police that your kids are able to go online.
Steve Fisher consulted on it for Law and Crime.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. So, what's suspected of that case?
As of now, she could be in Vegas or possibly Vegas. She was told to go to Vegas and lie low. They don't know.
She took a bus or something?
Well, they think that she had a bus ticket bought for her. It's interesting. But
how old was she again?
15.
Interesting. Yeah, and no one.
She asked for a ride into Salt Lake City. She started off in American Fork, went to Provo, got off at Provo, tried to get a train ticket bought. That didn't work.
Yeah,
the train's a little for a ride into Salt Lake. But if she goes to Vegas, I mean, cameras are everywhere in Vegas.
There's cameras everywhere, but it depends on what they're looking for. You know what I mean? You can be lost in the sea of people. Too. I mean, there's missing people in New York. Just because there's cameras everywhere doesn't mean, and most of those cameras get rid of their footage within a certain time range, depending on the business. Some is 48 hours, some is a month, but they recycle and they get rid of the footage after a certain period of time. So
no, they don't know where she's at. But isn't it odd that there's no nationwide Amber Alert for this 15-year-old? They just have her classified as
that is odd.
They have her classified as a runaway, but they've got one man in custody for a smattering of charges, which he should be locked up and the key should be thrown away, in my opinion, because of the horrendously, you shouldn't talk to any person that way.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no Amber Alert at all.
Is it because of the nature that she's 15 and they feel how long has she been missing now?
21st to April.
So they should already done put up an Amber Alert by now, because usually they wait 24 hours and then they
right one man in custody and another one that when they find him out of Florida.
That's crazy. Did you guys hear the recent update with the Lillian and Jack, that they wound up going back and getting all the cameras from the neighbors around there? They're going to hope and pray that, they're hoping that there's some footage on there from I guess people that wasn't supposed to be there or around there. That's the latest. I don't know. You think that they would have been pulling the cameras way before 3 weeks in? Yes or no? In my opinion.
Unfortunately, it's it's not done all the time. Unfortunately,
I know it's
Sometimes law enforcement has tunnel vision too.
yeah.
right. I mean, I just saw a case where a 1970 situation where they just now, just solved the case, and now they're going after the people that was involved, and it's like, wait, um, that was in 1970. That's like 50 something years ago. You know what I'm saying? And they're just now running the DNA and whatever else. I don't remember the girl's name. I'd have to go back and recheck it. I can post it on my wall, or I did might have posted it on my wall, because I was just absolutely shocked. I post a lot of interesting things on my wall still, and it's like,
I'm having a hard time finding this, but I know it's in my email because somebody sent it to me, but I just can't find it.
The NECMEC stuff.
No, the email about that law, that they were telling me about.
Oh, take it down.
Yeah, they sent it to me, but I got so many fucking emails in here, I can't find it now. It's gone.
Well, don't do what I did the other day and hit the delete button and click check all, because that becomes problematic. One from Texas they solved after 30 years of being cold because the 8th and 9th detective realized they never sent the perpetrator's glove off for DNA. Wow, psyops.
Yeah. So that's the thing that take it down. It says here is a federal law that criminalizes the publication of non-consensual intimate imaging, including deepfakes, and requires certain online platforms to remove such content within 48 hours of victims' request. The law, officially titled Tools to Address No Exploitation by Mobilizing Technology Deepfakes on Websites and Networks Act, was signed on May 19, 2025. And if you don't know what deepfake is, basically what they do is they use various programs, and they take your face and they put it on someone else's body. And they usually do this on explicit videos. Let's just say that much. Explicit videos, and then they spread that around. And it's been a very, very bad situation. And we're very slow on reacting to it. I believe in South Korea, it's a punishable offense, deep fakes. That's what Johnny Somali's facing. One of the charges he's facing is he did a deep fake of someone. And there it's a charge. You will be charged for that as a crime. Let me see what the deep fake law in South Korea is. So South Korea lawmakers criminalize possessing of watching sexually explicit deepfake images and videos. So and you can go to prison for that. So and for the Pornhub, did the woman from the Pornhub? I don't know. We'll check it out. Let me see. Everyone's sounding super quiet.
Oh, I was looking to see what was on the screen. I thought it was going to make noise.
So I turn the noise off or whatever, but what's going on? You reading that part of the stuff that I had out, or the stuff that I was looking for?
Well, I was reading. It says, I'm just looking up what you were talking about. Take it down law.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was looking for it in my email, but like I said, it's gone now. It was there, but now it's gone. Hold on. Look at this. FYI, between Terry Lynn nonsense, QB, and myself, we have raised almost $14,000 today. Actually, in the last, what, 5 hours?
Yeah.
Let's see what the green team does.
Yeah.
Well, they just like costing people money.
And I'm
They
sure
don't
we
like
still have Jay to go, Granny. I'm sure they'll do theirs at some point between today and tomorrow. You know what I mean?
You guys, that's amazing. Be proud of yourselves.
That is fantastic. Y'all have stomped the yard.
Well, I already know what BJ's defense. They're weaponizing charities. The same thing she said to me when I was donating.
She's such a dense motherfucker, man. I cannot with her today. I got to take a break from that fucking whore's voice.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I got to take a little break for a minute.
Yeah, it's like listening to stupid for too long.
Yeah, fuck, I heard somebody sound like her. I wanted to turn. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. No.
You gotta have one of them $35 weeds to deal with
She
her,
got
right?
one of them punchable faces and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she's gonna be victim.
Like, I gotta tell you, I think BTM was right. He was right. I said, nah, look, he already knows Sludge is gonna put that shit on loop.
Yeah.
He called it from the fucking jump.
Yeah, I know they
Who gives
usually
a fuck, though? Play that shit on loop for fucking every day till the rest of your life. I don't give a damn.
The funniest thing is the people that that want to go and everything are the biggest, and they're like, oh, we don't like Queen Bee. They're the biggest watchers. Like literally, they watch like
I love
every
it.
second.
Keep watching.
Second.
Shit. And you know what else though? Listen, she should be thankful for us. Nobody would give a fuck or pay attention to her if we wasn't fucking reviewing her and pointing out her bullshit all the time.
Yeah, no one wants to watch her. Even the Locale universe was like, we can't even use her. Oh my god! Did you see what
I do gotta say this when we're done though. Hartley made a video and we got to play it.
We're not gonna. No, I don't want to see that. I was thinking about jumping on last night, and then when I saw you talking about that, I was like, yeah, this is the night I'm not jumping up.
Guys, if I could have jumped in last night, I heard some things, Queen, we need to talk about, y'all.
Yeah, I just like, okay, this is not a conversation I think I'm gonna.
Well, I'm not the one who said anything about sweet walls. That's not me. We ain't going there right now.
I'm talking
we ain't
about.
going there right now.
Not
walls, this stream, not this live. Here, let me go ahead and mute you real quick because you ain't hearing me. Not this stream, not this live.
Dogs even that. But yeah, that's why I was thinking, and then I heard that I was like, no, that's not for me. It's not for me. But yeah. But let me see.
Yeah, let's wait till after we're done here. Well, the thing is, what's up?
What's going on, Queen? How you doing?
Baby? Good. How you doing, baby?
I'm enjoying this live stream.
Good. I'm glad you're here, baby. Hold on, let me turn this down just a hair.
You're giving attention to a lot of people who don't get it.
Can you hear? Okay, I can hear you better now. It was just a tad bit loud there for a sec, but I turned it down. You good now? Can you hear me good?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
Oh, good. Okay. All right, baby. I just wanted to make sure. I had your mic turned all the way up for some reason. I don't know how the hell I did that.
But yeah,
how are you today?
Doing all right. You're giving a lot of people attention that they don't usually get.
Yeah,
because
for sure. And I think, you know what, it's a good day for it too, you know. It's the missing child, National Missing Children's Day, so it's a good day to do it today.
Yeah, there was a guy back in April. He should have got more than 10 years, but he got 10 years for 80,000 files of CSAM. He only got 10 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Now look, I got a question for anybody up here. Okay. What I know this is gonna sound ridiculous and kind of silly, but why do people buy images if they can get them on their own or like off the internet? Or I guess I don't see the market in selling photos of children. I don't understand.
I don't understand either.
I don't know. I guess I don't get it. I don't understand why people do that.
What do you mean by imaging of children?
Well, that's what I mean. Like the black market, like they buy these. Why would they have these images if they weren't selling them, right? Like 80,000 images, 200,000 images. I mean, they're obviously selling them, right?
I would first have to categorize what type of imaging are we talking about? Just like regular pictures, or are we talking about?
Children, CSAM, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Things that
because they've been doing that for a while. Like they used to have there was
right, but I mean, like now that the internet is so, like they can. People can
well, there was a
controversy
with YouTube. Like the reason why like family channels can't have comments in some of them was because what they were doing is they would make comments and they would comment on the sections.
Certain words. What was that with the certain word? I know what you're talking about, but I never did jump down that rabbit hole because it always made me sick.
Yeah. Basically, they created like videos with a certain word only a group of people would put into the search, and then you would type it up, and then it would bring up those videos, and then you would be able to. They would clip out the parts of like the kids in the videos.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And also, they would also like in the comments section and say like this timestamp, check this timestamp, check this timestamp. If you catch my drift.
Gotcha.
Became,
okay. And then that would, to the other people, that would alert them to where to go.
Yeah, and that's why like YouTube, when that got revealed, shut off comment sections for like family vlogger channels and shit like that with their kids because they were wanting to stop that. So it became like a really, really big situation back then.
When I listen to these news stations and they talk about that, and you hear how much time they got, and then when you listen to the people who actually do it, that victimize these kids and how much time they get, it triggers me.
Well, they don't really get a lot of time, unfortunately.
Well, what's really shitty is people that sell fucking marijuana will get longer than somebody that's done something terrible to children. That's what pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah, I often think there's a reason for that. I think mostly like drugs are seen as like something for poor people, so they hit them harder, and certain groups of people in power are, let's just say, get caught doing certain things and they don't want to go to jail for too long. That's just my opinion on that one. My little conspiracy theory, if you catch my drift.
Okay, so there was a guy in my hometown that got caught with that, and he received a minimum of 13 years in prison for having 71 felony counts, and they only dealt with the first 20 counts. And then he pled guilty, and he pled not guilty to another 51 counts. Wow. But he was selling them for Bitcoin, and he got caught because he reverse image searched and actually uploaded them to the NCMEC database. And that was how he got caught.
I'm friends, me and a friend of mine, we cover this topic quite frequently because we're both survivors. I wish I could be a vigilante someday.
That's not our place. What you need to do is you need to advocate for it. You don't need to become a vigilante. Vigilantism only perpetrates the cycle.
Well, the issue with vigilantism is because it's an open investigation, and unfortunately, you have to allow authorities to deal with it because there could be other victims and there could be bigger rings, because usually these types of people don't work alone. They have mailing. In the old days, they used to have mailing lists, magazines. They would communicate with, and now it's like they use YouTube comments or social media, TikTok comments, or they just simply go to the deep web or something like that. And what they do is to just give the website to the person, say, here, go here. Because it's how it works in the deep web's a lot different. It's not like you can, Google something. There's no Google. you have to know the exact website. And what a lot of them will do is basically write and be like, go www blah 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 whatever here, and they'll be there, something like that. Then you have the dark web too, is stuff like that. So yeah, it's not a good situation, but that's just how it is. And the problem is that when you do a vigilante, you don't catch all the rats, unfortunately.
Nope.
And if you're high enough, you somehow magically, unalive yourself in a jail cell while 2 guards are taking a nap.
Or you escape from behind a toilet.
Yeah, you escape behind a toilet.
Isn't that wild in Louisiana how that happened? Wow.
Eddie, pull your mic back away from your mouth a little bit.
Sorry.
Really loud.
Yeah, like you're doing Mr. Josh from the lab. Your mic is way too close. It's like, okay, you gotta.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Let me go in my settings to turn it down. I apologize for being so loud. Okay.
That's okay. I tried to turn it down too, and it just kept going back up. I don't know what the hell was going on, but it was real loud. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, the thing is, you gotta realize.
I don't have no mic in front of me.
No. I think it was my StreamYard though, because it just pushed it up all the way, and then I took it back down and it went right back up.
But what you got to realize is that there's a lot of predators that go online, and your kids basically, adults have no understanding of the supervision when it comes to it, and they can go on all these websites. And even like an innocent video that your kid might upload might be something a weirdo will see and go after. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And you got stalkish people online and stuff like that. So unfortunately, and other countries handle things a little bit differently. I think, but the United States is still kind of the wild, wild west when it comes to the online space. So it's very easy. These kids have the cell phones. They can go online on Google on their phones, and that's pretty much all she wrote. And then they can go on WhatsApp, or they can go on an encrypted app and have communications with a person. You know what I mean? It's very, very easy these days, unfortunately. It's not like the old days, like the kids used to be told, if you see a stranger, don't go. And it's like now the stranger is literally invited to your house via your internet line. Hanging out, instead of hanging out in the park, they're hanging out at Minecraft or these games. And then they're just Roblox, and that's the new playground for them to hang out, and they can warp their voices, change their image to look like kids, and trick people. There was a kid, wasn't it? I think Queen, I'm not sure if you showed the video about like a guy just knocking on the door. He says, I want to meet the kid, and he's like a 40-year-old man, and the mother's like saying, get the hell out of here, and he's like, I met on Roblox. It's like, bro, you're 40 years old. That kid is 10. What are you doing? So
that's a problem with online gaming.
No, I haven't heard of Ryan Montgomery, by the way, Petty. But yeah, that's the problem with online. Well, the problem with online gaming is that it's very addictive, and also it's not regulated properly. It's not safeguarded by the companies that, we trust to safeguard. And it's an open playground for a lot of, bad individuals. Very, very bad individuals. And that's, personally, a recommendation is, I don't know how you can make a kid not able to create a website. Like, no, get an account online on social media and hide it, because it's so easy these days. All you just need is the email account, and that's pretty much it.
And it's easy to create one of those.
Well, you don't need a TV. You just have your phone.
It's easy to create one of those.
Oh, I was about to say, like TV. Yeah, very, very, very easy. It's ridiculously easy. And unfortunately, kids who are teenagers think they know it all, and then they get tricked very easily. Very, very easily.
Yeah, and it's super easy to make make like a secondary account off of Facebook or Instagram, and then make it only have letters and numbers that are, mean something to the person, and that can become your ghost account. It's just so easy for that to happen. If the kid wants to have that, they're going to be able to do it. I'm glad that I grew up when I did, because anytime later would have been a nightmare.
Yeah, there's a lot of parents out there that just say, here's this tablet. Now get out of my hair. Or here's this game. And it's wild. It's wild. It's like, spend more time with your children and less situations would happen.
Yeah. I mean, that's a situation that, but unfortunately, I think a lot of people, when you're like, you don't expect your kids to do that, I guess, and that's why they get, I guess, they get tricked or something like that. Having monthly social media talks over cooking a meal, other tasks every month. Yeah, but even if you do have a social media discussion, it doesn't mean your kid can't just create another account. It wouldn't be hard for them to create a Facebook account or a TikTok or something like that secretly, or or just have a throwaway email, an extra email account, and just use that for communications on something that you're not monitoring. Very, very easy. That would not be too hard.
You know how when you get monetized on YouTube, you have to submit your photo ID in order to get approved? I think that should happen on all social media platforms.
Well, good luck with doing that, because unfortunately, YouTube and social media companies make a ton of money from kids' advertisements. If you look at the the amount of money they make from kids watching YouTube and stuff, it's an insanity, because the advertisers know. And if that was done, they wouldn't be able to have a 7-year-old constantly watching Baby Shark videos over and over again, or some kid unwrapping toys. Your kids are, a lot of times, these companies a market. So if you suddenly had to have a ID and stuff like that for that, it might cut into their profits a little bit. Might cut into their profits. So everyone's suddenly very quiet. It's very quiet.
Well, very intelligent man is speaking.
What?
I said a very intelligent man is speaking right now, so I'm going to listen.
No, you go. Keep talking. Sorry.
No, but what you said was right. It was very true, so that's the reason why I was quiet. I was retaining the knowledge you were just spitting.
Sorry about that if I talked too much.
Don't apologize. That's a good thing, because there's the stuff you just said, I wouldn't even put two and two together, to be honest.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's how you grow your market shares.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Plus all the parents that are looking for ideas for their children.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I think a lot of people just kind of throw their to the kids, and they don't pay attention. And it's going to be a problem in the future. It's going to be a bigger problem. And a lot of these kids go missing because they contacted an adult or something online. And that's why the whole Sebastian Rogers situation was, to me, kind of a crazy situation, when Seth Rogers said, oh, well, he had no access to online. And then a couple of months later, he said, yep, he had access to online. I'm like, oh, that's something you probably should have told people a little bit earlier, sir. That's
Agreed.
kind of essential information, because that could have been, that could be a very, very, yeah, that could have been a huge important clue, because that's where they're looking, because a lot of these kids who are like 15, 16 years old, if you notice the list of children that were like teenagers being shown, what are their ages? What do you see?
Teenagers.
Yeah. So, kind of important information, but, that's kind of being a dead horse, I guess, because I repeat that over and over again. How essential that was.
That's why it makes me think law enforcement knows more, but they're just not able to share it yet.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's very, very true. Education awareness.
I agree, Catherine.
Yeah. But yeah, well, unfortunately, parents are trusting companies to do due diligence, and they're putting their trust into something they shouldn't put trust into. Because what the point of a company is to make money. They don't care if, you know what I mean? They don't care. You know what I mean? It's just how it is. Sorry to be cynical, but that's pretty much how it is. And then your kid gets old enough, they grow up with the technology. You literally give them a pocket computer and then they're able to go online. Years ago, yeah, that's pretty much it. And they can easily log.
I missed the 90s.
I don't know if I missed the 90s, but I mean, they did have
Oh,
good
they were
horror.
great, Tim. They were great as an adult.
They did have good horror movies.
It's just back in the 90s when I was a kid growing up, we were more social. We played sports. It wasn't like today is just a lot of people are antisocial because they're more glued to their phone instead of looking around and seeing what's really going on.
Well, I think
that's a choice. That really comes down to a choice. Whether you want to sit there and be glued to a phone or you want to go out and get active and you want to put that phone down. It's truly a choice.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true. Let me see. The Missing Exploited Children is the only organization that's actually helping children. They go out, they find children, and they bring them back. Let me see. By the way, thank you for everyone that's donating. We are currently at the goal. We smashed that goal a while ago. You're almost double the goal, actually. It's almost like $4,000 almost. So it's pretty insane. Awesome. It's a pretty insane freaking turnaround. You got $3,906 for this goal, which is fantastic. Thank you for everyone that's donated. We really do appreciate it. And continue, everyone in the future donating. It's a very good cause and helps a lot,
Read a comment. It said the white van was our major concern growing up. I said, yeah. I said, when I was a kid, every time I saw a person driving a white van, I'd ask them if they were a perv. I got so much trouble from people.
Well, So can I share like a video, Queen? Are you there? Queen? Queen?
What kind of video do you have to share?
This one's news report says a man accused of kidnapping child he met on Roblox speaks out in jail.
Oh, is that the one from California, the KCRA?
No, this is Matthew Macutuno Nobel, California man.
He drove 112 miles.
Yeah.
To pick her up, and she was, 10 years old?
Yes.
Yeah. We talked about that.
Well, this is the guy's interview, apparently, the scumbag's interview. So I wonder if
it's quite alarming, isn't it?
Well, I mean, like a lot of people don't realize, your kids don't realize these guys are really sick in the head. They're fucked in the head, completely fucked in the head. And they lower their guards down with these guys, and guess what happens? Or women, I'm not gonna. Both genders can be predatorial, sexual predatorial individuals.
I think a lot of it has to do with learned behavior. I didn't say all of it, but some of it's probably learned behavior. They were taught.
I would say there's a portion of it is definitely like nurture, like a situation where something has occurred, where they start doing it. But I think, some, it's just, something went wrong while growing up, and it's just a very simple thing. It could be anything. Like human psychology is a very weird thing, and we just don't know what makes a person do what makes a person do. You know what I mean?
Nope.
And we still haven't figured it out why people like that act like that.
The only thing scientists know is that a traumatic experience changes the way the brain reacts, the chemical imbalance in the brain.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just like glass. Either it shatters or it makes a crack on it.
Yep.
And that's pretty much how trauma is.
Yep.
The Japanese have a system. They have something called an art style, I think. I keep on bringing it up and I keep on forgetting it. Let me see.
Oh, where they replace the crack with gold,
yeah,
making it stronger.
It's called kintsugi. Kintsugi.
Yeah, kintsugi. Yeah.
Where they put they put it together and they put like gold in the crack area, and it's like a design, and it's a pretty cool concept. And I often think that's kind of like what I think of people that recover from trauma, is kind of like the kintsugi, where like you put together the pieces together and you put the gold, and instead of hiding the scars, you actually show them because they're something beautiful in a way that you survived that particular trauma and continued on, and not letting it just shatter you. So I think like kintsugi kind of reminds me of an individual that recovers from a traumatic situation, and instead of hiding that trauma or letting it define them as a negative, it becomes more of a positive in the future. But just a thought.
Yeah, that struck right there. That struck a chord with me. Because up until I was 30, I let my trauma define me as a person up until I was 30. And then not anymore. But yeah, it's so true.
Well, yeah. It's tough to get through a certain situation in life like that because unfortunately, physical damage is a lot more easier to heal than mental. And you know what I mean? You cut yourself, it heals. Your body naturally heals. Mental requires a lot of work to deal with. And that's why, like, when these monsters go after kids, what they're doing is going to leave scars for a while. And these kids can't deal with those scars and how to repair them mentally. And it's like the shattering of innocence, and it's a shattering of that situation for them. But yeah, I often find that the best way to deal with stuff is actually internal meditation to, try to go through the memories and stuff like that, Vitam Ange, there's a quote from A Criminal Minds that makes me think of Hutch. Once said that people who face monsters grow up one of two ways. They either become a monster or someone who fights them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but there's a third. Usually the third is that they just basically move on. You know what I mean? Not everything is adversarial. There's always a third possibility. But yeah.
Well, I was the one that used to fight them. I'm starting to move on from that. But yeah. Because I had a lot of hate in my heart, and I had to get rid of the hate.
I understand. You know what I mean? Like that's the first thing you have to overcome when you deal with the trauma is the anger. But the problem is that the anger actually affects you more so, and affects your ability to kind of move on.
Live life. Yeah, live life.
Well, the concept of becoming a better person is doing the incorporation of the emotional and the logical sides of a person, and then trying to kind of work your way through everything and realizing that the past is the past. It doesn't define your future. It's just a learning experience, and you can just try to move on from it. And getting angry from past stuff is just going to make you make more mistakes in the future because you're thinking in terms of anger. But
That's why I'm very big on therapy.
Unfortunately, I can't play the video because Queen hasn't allowed me to share it. So Queen's not. I can't play it until Queen comes back. I'll see. Unfortunately, so I'm still waiting. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's Duke or something. Something happened. Some dog happened. When you have 3 dogs and kids, stuff happens. And a barbecue, probably things happen. Things happen.
Did the food get burnt?
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think I think meditation is a very good thing to do. Therapy, understanding symbolism. I think people, if you go through that, when it comes to interpretation of dreams and going through symbolism, is very important because it's kind of a self-diagnosis when you look through it. I always think a good idea is to have a dream journal to be whenever you have a nightmare or something, just write it down and then just go through the symbolism of each part of the dream because that is your subconscious kind of speaking to you. If you have like a lot of anger or stuff like that, then you look at it and you say, why did this part of my dream make me angry or sad or whatnot? But that's just
one of these days I want to have a conversation with you privately. I want to pick your brain a little bit.
Yeah, well, no problem. I'm on Discord usually, so I don't do I don't do any
That's what I mean
emails.
on Discord. That's what I mean on Discord.
Okay, cool.
I'm on Discord too.
Yeah. I mean, like, I read a lot of books. I also read stuff that people might consider a little odd. I'm recently reading Lee Sanelli, MD. Basically, it goes through, it was a book written in the 1970s. It was a case study of the meditation phenomenon of the Kundalini experience. If you don't know, it's a ancient belief that through meditation, you awaken the serpent on your spine, the 7 chakras. And it's supposed to, and it's a very interesting thing because it goes into case studies of each person that supposedly awakened it, and it compares to the Egyptians, and it's a very interesting stuff to read. So it's some people would consider that a little odd to read, but I like to read other things other than just, science books and stuff like that. But the book cost me to get the soft cover copy of the original one, like $40-50 because they don't really print them too many times. I would absolutely not think of anything BTM reads as odd. Yeah, but but it's a very interesting. But it actually goes through the case studies of like the negative situations with it. For instance, if you do it while you have a lot of repressed anger and stuff like that, it can actually be in the case studies they went through in there in the 70s, and it became negative, stuff like that.
I could see how that could be counterproductive.
Well, it becomes physically negative, like people have gotten sicker. But like if the case studies show that people that, and this MD guy was famous for it, they had more vitality. They had a lot more, they were a lot healthier, but that could be just because those people that were doing it probably were healthy. But it's an interesting book to read. It's an interesting case study. So I had one in 2016. It was a wild. Yeah, it's a very interesting case study. What's also interesting is that the pineal. Thank you. I sound like BJ.
You're welcome.
Pineal gland they say that has cells kind of like what you have for your eye cells kind of in that area, and it maintains sleep and stuff like that. It's a pretty interesting concept, and I always thought the most interesting thing is you have people like literally 3,000-4,000 years ago talking about it, and I'm like, how did they know that was like an eye thousands of years ago? It's an interesting case study to think about if you think about it. Like the pyramids, most people sit there about. BTM is... But... BTM, they are become what in their 70s? I'm not sure if I said anything in the 70s. I'm not sure. I saw that in a family member, BTM. What were you saying, Voices?
Meaning like the 70s. It's the era when the studies were done for the test.
Yeah, for this guy,
Not
yeah.
in the 70s.
It's not really like studies like testing, but it was more like interviews of certain individuals that had claims and stuff like that. And it was pretty interesting. And, you know, it's a phenomenon that's gone on for a very long time in different cultures. It's not just like, you know, Eastern cultures. It's actually gone on in Western cultures as well. And it's an interesting phenomenon that is, I think, probably should be studied more, to be honest with you, scientifically, but it's pretty interesting. So, and it's interesting stuff. I have a YouTube channel. I know. I have a decades. It doesn't do anything. It's just there. I don't know. Well, I think it monitors sleep. It you know, melatonin and stuff like that, and also I just find it very interesting. Well, maybe you like the Reanimator. You ever see the movie Reanimator or something like that? What was that movie with the what was that H.P. Lovecraft horror movie? The thing pops out of the pineal gland. It's like a monster. Maybe Brianna's going to be one of those monsters, like the horror movie. She's going to gain psychic powers. I don't think the world's ready for Brianna with psychic powers. We'll be in big trouble. Big trouble. She'll probably come after some people. I don't know. So like it'll be like Scanners. You ever see the movie Scanners? The horror movie, like the science fiction movie Scanners.
No, I don't do those kind of movies, but tell me about it.
Oh yeah, you tell me you don't like horror movies. Basically, it's like people like gain psychic powers. They can like make your head explode with it just like focusing, and it was like a big, you know, it was like a franchise. And so I'm joking, like, you know, Brianna's gonna start doing that to people when she gains her psychic powers. Like Turtle Boy's head's gonna be like, oh, like all these people. Brianna's like list of people she does not like. Yeah, it's part of my insomnia issues, but yeah, I never figured that out. Have you read the Seth books? No, I have not read that. I'll check it out. I'll Google it first, then check it out, see if it's interesting, to be honest with you. Cronenberg is awesome. Cronenberg was it the Toxic Avenger? Was it Cronenberg that did the Toxic Avenger series? I'm not sure. Pretty interesting. Yeah, I watched all the horror movies in the 70s, and like the 70s, I didn't really like the horror movies in the 70s. Like whenever I rewatched, like some of the 60s were okay, but the 80s and 90s had like the best horror movies. From Beyond, that's the movie with that. You're right, Blank Slate. That's the movie with the thing popping out of the middle of the guy's head. I used to watch all the horror movies when I was younger, every single one.
Yeah, I did too. And then I got older and they scare me now.
Oh, they don't scare me.
Oh, God, I couldn't do a scary movie. No.
I find like usually I try to watch a scary movie before I go to bed, but I've seen them all, so because they help me sleep. You know, I don't really get scared about. The only character that actually scared me is the Blob, the remake of the Blob. That was pretty much it. That was pretty much
scare me. That would give me nightmares.
Because, like, if you ever see that movie, the kill scenes in that thing was horrible. Like, really, really bad. Beatson, have you seen the Yellow Brick Road? Oh, yeah, I've seen that one. The Yellow Brick Road horror movie? I've seen that one.
The Blob? Yes, The Blob.
The Blob remake is probably the most scariest horror movie you'll ever watch. It makes the thing look like not that bad. Watch it, you'll know what I mean, in my opinion, because like there's like kill scenes that are like kind of trippy. Because if you don't know the movie The Blob remake is basically this mutated virus comes from space, drops down, and starts absorbing people, but the people are still kind of alive inside, slowly melting, and you see like them struggling inside this giant thing that's growing and growing, and people are being pulled through pipes or bathrooms and stuff like that. And it was just a really, really trippy movie, by the way. Very trippy movie. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Seen that one? Seen the original? Seen the remakes? Oh, is Queen back?
Yep.
Oh, there it is.
All right, so this is the interview of the
Can you guys
scumbag.
hear me on this one?
Yeah, I can hear
Yes.
you.
Okay, I was talking on the other one. My phone, StreamYard drains my battery, so
Ah, okay.
yeah. So I was on here, and then it cut me off, so I had to plug it back in. But
Okay, I'll play this.
okay.
This is the man
What?
accused of kidnapping a child he met on Roblox. Speaks out from jail.
Oh yeah, he's a okay. Yeah, because this is right here is what I swear I think happened to Sebastian. I think he met somebody on one of them gaming apps, and a fucking freak like this. Go ahead.
Yeah, we've
Somebody that does that
Tonight-
kind of stuff and targets children who don't know, what, that there's scary things out in this world,
Yeah.
Tonight, the man accused of kidnapping a California preteen he met on the video game Roblox, breaking his silence from behind bars.
I should have been more careful. Yeah. I should have been more questioning.
Should have been more
when it came
careful. You shouldn't have been doing it.
Should have been more careful.
to having that person involved.
Speaking out exclusively to affiliate KGET in Bakersfield, 27-year-old Matthew Naval says he was misled, stating a 10-year-old girl he met in a 17 and older voice chat room on Roblox told him she was 18.
They asked me if I wanted to be more than friends. I was a little bit hesitant because of age or whatnot, but I was pretty much encouraged.
Naval says he drove hours from his home south of Sacramento to Central California to pick up the girl. On April 13th, police found her with Naval in his car, more than 250 miles away from her home.
So when did you discover she was 10 years old?
Ooh. I would say, because I'm sorry,
do you see that little smile?
You got a smug smile on his face.
Yeah. He's 27. This person's 18. You know what would be a really easy way to find out? Ask them what movies you like. What movies do you like, 10-year-old? I mean, you could probably find out that person's 10 years old by their movies. If they say, I don't know, what's kids' movies today? I don't even know what the kids' movies today would be. What would a 10-year-old be watching now? I don't even know. Let me see. What kid movie?
I found the full interview, Tim. Hang on, and I'll put it in the back for you.
All right, toss it to me and we'll watch it from there. Yeah, that's better. But this is the type of freaks you're dealing with, bro. This is the type of freaks you're dealing with. But yeah, if the 10-year-old says I don't know, Minecraft the movie maybe is a kid movie. I mean, yeah, but I can see adults watching that, to be honest with you. Because there's a lot of people that grew up with playing Minecraft. So I can imagine adults watching Minecraft. They played Minecraft. To me, it's looks like shit, and I don't want to watch it. I'd rather watch Sinners, the movie, which is that vampire movie, which is kind of cool. That's the one I want to watch.
Lilo and Stitch is coming out, so that's cool.
Okay, Lilo and Stitch. If the person says I'm watching Lilo and Stitch, and you're like, okay, this person's 10 years old, probably.
Yeah, that's I like that. That's coming out.
Oh.
But here, while we're waiting, go ahead and take this down for a second, would you?
Oh wait, Voices gave.
I got it in the back.
Yeah, I know. I seen that she
fine.
gave it to you, but I didn't. If I take that down, if I delete that, it knocks you off the stream too, and I want it down for just a second.
Yeah, sure, I got it down.
This came in real fast, and I just don't want that over the top of it. So, let me get this off here. Okay, so it says, please let everyone know that we have been listening all day. We are so grateful to see all of those who care about the missing. We are blown away by the participation of everyone. There is always a flame that burns for every family, or for every missing. Families are waiting for that day where they are reunited with their loved ones. We pray and hope all of the fundraising will help Nick Mick bring closure to everyone. My God bless and spread love to everyone from our family. Cheers, love, Chris and Katie.
Oh, that's nice.
So they've they're overwhelmed with love and support and the fundraising and stuff that you guys they're really grateful.
Oh yeah, by the way, we it's gone up to $4,150.
Wow, holy shit.
So a lot of money.
Wow, that's fucking amazing, you guys. That's fucking amazing. Dropping 4,000 on them.
You got to do this
Dropping
clap.
14,000 on them. Can you say that? I want to hear you. I want to hear I want to hear what you dropped on them, okay? All Uzi Poons over there. I want to hear what you drop on them, all right?
Do you
We
have
ain't
to
dropping
like?
5 and 10 on them, baby. We're dropping 15,000 on them, okay?
You got to do the clap while you're doing it.
I know. Hold on. Let me put my phone down. Hold on. I got you. Hold on. Dropping 14,000 on them. Got him. Had to put my phone down for that one.
Oh, all right. I'll share the screen. This is the full interview of this scumbag. We're gonna watch this particular weirdo scumbag. All right, I got it shared.
You little bumbles and Fallons and felons, you motherfucker. Oh, look, you guys humble me so much, man. You want me to pull this up real quick before I take off? Here we go.
Yeah, because it's like a 30-minute. It's a 22-minute interview.
Holy shit! All right, let's do it.
All right.
Hey, Matthew.
Matthew? Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah, you're doing okay?
Yes.
Well, I appreciate you
No one gives a fuck how you're doing, sir.
agreeing to talk to us. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
We're just here to get to know more about you, hear more about the story from your side. So it's really
My side.
Yeah, your time and space to share what you want to share about why you ended up here.
Okay.
But yeah, if we could just start with a little background about you. Matthew, tell us where you're from, your family, things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, started with my name?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
Whatever you want to share.
Okay. So, name's Matthew, right? I currently reside nearby Sacramento, right? In my family, they're pretty much doing good, like all working here and there. Yeah.
Did you have a job as well?
I pretty much did. I'm not sure if I have it anymore.
Okay.
Because I did work with kids who are on the spectrum with autism.
What?
Yes.
What?
That's what he claims. He claims he works with kids on the spectrum.
Oh my God.
Now that's fucking scary. That right there is scary as hell because some of those kids are nonverbal and can't tell you if somebody's doing something to them. Son of a bitch, you little bastard.
Wow. I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, I was just starting.
That just pissed me right the fuck off.
Infiltrating.
Law enforcement, however, hasn't been able. Law enforcement hasn't been able to verify that that is accurate in the story, in the written article.
Listen to this part. Listen to what he says.
I was just starting for my second day infiltrating. Yeah.
I'm infiltrating. Did you
in
hear
field No, in field training. I just started my second day.
Let me see. We're gonna put the CC because this guy.
Training.
Let me see. All right, we gotta put the CC because this guy. I'm like infiltrating. What the fuck?
Around Sacramento, I would say.
So were you always interested in working for kids or working with kids, or how did you end up getting that job?
It was pretty much preferred to me to work with those who are in need, and that includes like with children who are in the spectrum. Yeah, pretty much. Or because I'm pretty much going to school to be a nurse, so that's a good experience to have in my resume.
So were you enrolled in school, or you were looking to apply to school?
I'm enrolled in school. Yes. Yeah.
What year of school were you in? Nursing school, I'm assuming, right?
Right now I'm in a community college near Sacramento to take the.
This is the loudest I can have it. Unfortunately, this guy's very low speaker, so that's why I put on the CC, so you can read it a little bit, the subtitles. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't speak too loud. I have it on max, so sorry about that. But I did put the subtitles on, so that hopefully that helps.
Prerequisites for nursing. Yeah.
So you kind of had to give all that up suddenly because of the circumstance you're in.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think last Friday I saw your parents in court. Do you know how they're doing?
Somehow had in touch with my mom. She said they're all doing good. Yeah, they're just hoping for the best for myself, and likewise.
And
Yeah, I mean, he's lying there. They're probably very pissed off at him. Do you wonder if this guy lives at home? Voices? Hello?
Sorry, say that again.
Do you think this guy lives at home, like at home with his parents?
Yes, I believe he lives at home. They also thought he was on the spectrum. But again, that hasn't, there's not this.
Yeah. So
I mean,
self-diagnosis.
They had suspected he was on the spectrum. So
27 years old. Living at home.
so today in court, your lawyer, Mr. Raimondo, pleaded not guilty to all 7 charges that you're facing, Matthew. Tell us what happened with the allegations that you were facing. I mean, how much of it is true and how much of it actually happened?
Okay. I don't know where to start.
Fortunately, if I make it bigger, I won't. Let me see if I can do that. I'll try to. How's that? Is this better for people?
Oh, that's going to be much better. They're going to be able to see the closed captions better.
All right. So I just did that. Hopefully, about that helps.
Again, the floor is all yours. I know this is scary, but ignore the camera. Just talk to me. It's a conversation between us two.
Okay. So, not sure what is shared in the media as of right now. Trying to keep it like confidential. But on my end, there is no intention whatsoever for any extreme circumstances. Let's just say I personally was supposed to pick up a supposed friend, let's just say. But once I was able to like pick them up, right? They gave me their address. They gave me like all sorts of like info. Like pretty much let's just say I gained their trust, or they gained my trust in some sort. But when it came to picking them,
did you hear that? Gained their trust, got their address.
Would you take your mouse off his nose, please?
Why? I'm sorry.
I'm staring at him when he talks.
I'm sorry. I'm just like, I move my hand a little bit.
Why not just start laughing hard as hell about that?
Sorry, it's like this. But you hear he gains their trust. He finds out their addresses and everything. The address,
Yes, a supposed friend, a 10-year-old girl.
How many miles did he drive?
270, I believe.
Yeah, you're not driving 270 miles to meet a friend. That's not how it happens. Yeah.
Up. That's when everything like fell apart. Yeah, let's just say I picked them up because they told me they weren't doing the best like at their household for like family reasons. So I decided to like, you know what, I can just like help you out. Hopefully I can able to like pick you up and then see if
listen to that part. Oh, you're not doing too well in your household. Maybe I can pick you up. Interesting.
Yes.
Kind of sounds like another case that is a possibility. I don't know. Someone who's left on a game system for 12 hours.
Oh, you have to go to your dad's? Oh, you might have to go live with your dad and you don't want to? Oh, you don't want to stay at your mom's? Oh, I can pick you up.
I can pick you up. Where you live?
Yeah, that sounds real fucking familiar.
Where do you live, by the way? Oh, you live here? I can go over there. Well, meet me over here.
Yeah, he drove that little girl, that 10-year-old little girl, 200 miles away. She had no fucking clue where she was.
No, he drove to her 270 miles.
Oh, I thought they said they found that girl 200 miles from home. I thought they said they found the girl that he took 200 miles from home.
I think they found her in a strip mall. I think they were.
Yeah, he drove 270 miles.
270 miles
to meet her.
Jesus, that's just as bad. Shit.
And then he met her in the parking lot in the car. He had her in a car. So
So she just walked up to his car in the parking lot and got in it?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, he picked her up from the house and they were sitting in a parking lot and a cop drove past and found them.
Oh my
She
fucking
had
God. Picked her
she had
right
been
up from her
reported
house.
missing. Right. She had been reported missing. It
Jesus
was
fuck.
probably a case like Katie went to find the kid for the morning to get him up for school and they're not there.
See, I was going to say, I'm going to have to look this shit up because I'm hearing, yeah, Grumpy says, yes, she was found 250 miles from home. They said it in the beginning. I thought that's what I heard. Yeah, I thought that's what I heard. I thought they said he drove that far, 200 miles to get her, and she was found 250 miles from home.
Okay, so it says new details have emerged in the case against a Sacramento man accused of kidnapping a 10-year-old girl whom he met online gaming platform Roblox. Matthew Neville was arrested April 13th after authorities say they found him with a missing girl and her pet bird in Elk Grove Strip Mall over 250 miles from Kern County home. Naval pleaded not guilty to multiple felony
Yeah,
charges.
so right there, over 250 miles from home.
So this predator drove 500 miles round trip for this girl.
Yeah, for a 10-year-old child.
Naval told
What
deputies.
a sick fuck.
Naval told.
Sick fuck.
Yeah, Naval told a deputy from Kern County Sheriff's Office that the girl had said she was 18, and he said he agreed to pick her up so she could escape verbal abuse at home and they could be together as a couple, according to a report submitted by the deputy and filed by Kern County Superior Court. Naval allegedly admitted she looked younger in person, telling deputies he thought she was maybe 17. He ended the interview by saying, I think it would be best if I don't know how old she is, the deputy report says. Attorney Mark Anthony, whatever, I can't say that last name, told the Time that Neville has mental health challenges and may have autism. The day before the girl went missing, she posted a video on TikTok with a caption, quote, first time getting kidnapped, LMAO, end quote. Footage shot out of a car window, according to a report filed by deputy. She also told friends she was going to pay someone to kidnap her, according to another deputy report. The girl told Elk Grove police officers that Neville picked her up around midnight to hang out at a park. She said she got distracted talking with him and did not realize that they were heading away from her home in the city of Taft. Until around 3 hours later, the officers wrote in a court document. She told the officers she wanted to go home at that point, but didn't tell Neville because she did not know how to ask documents say. When asked by a sheriff deputy what she would like to see happen to Neville, she said, I would like to know that he doesn't do it to anyone else, Stephanie reported. The pair allegedly met on Roblox on March and had chatted on Discord for several weeks. Neville claims he didn't know what she looked like until he picked her up in April, according to court records. So this gives you an idea, like, we'll listen to more of the interview, but I just wanted to read that just to give people, myself and other people, an idea what the hell's going on a little bit. Yeah, he thought she looked 17. I highly doubt that. What do you think? Before I hit play, do you want to say anything?
I highly doubt a 10-year-old looked 17. What the fuck?
Yeah. No.
No. They don't even, two different maturity levels.
No. This guy is a creep.
Proper permission.
And I'm glad that he's self-snitching right now, because I'm not giving you no advice. Keep on talking.
Yeah, I thought about this when I found the full interview. I was like, oh, I bet his lawyer's not happy he did this one.
Yeah, I'm glad he did this interview. Keep on self-snitching, motherfucker. Hope you get life.
And of course, I'd be able to bring that person in to make sure that they're safe and sound. Yeah.
How did you plan to take care of her once you picked her up?
So, of course, it was out of county. I had to drive plenty of hours to that person and drive back to Sacramento. And in that moment on, I was hoping to introduce that person to my family, or especially my mom, and hopefully we can take care of her. Pretty much, yeah. And then,
you see how he's like kind of like I don't know if that's
the micro movements.
Yeah, man. I don't know if that's what we was really thinking of doing, to be honest with you.
He's had some time to think. He's been sitting in there a minute.
Yeah. I don't think that was his original plan.
He says an awful lot.
Yeah. Well, happens to people. I mean, I say a lot too.
Did you talk to the person's family at all? Your friend's family at all? Had you gotten permission?
I did ask about the person's family, but from what they were telling me, all they said was they don't want me to have in contact with them because of how they're treating her or treating them at home, pretty much. So, but I did ask. Like, were they able to settle it with family on their own, right? Before they decided to ask me to pretty much get involved. So
you see how he's just like, he was like, well, I asked her if I can get permission, and then he's trying to insert like he got permission from them. That was very interesting.
Pretty much, I did question it, but they did say like, it's not the best thing to do. Yeah.
And I mean, you drove all the way from Elk Grove down to Taft. Is that correct, to pick her up?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's correct.
The city of Taft.
That was
right?
correct.
That's where she lives.
That was correct.
You guys must have had a lot of trust for you to drive all those hours.
She did gain it on my end.
Okay.
She did gain it. I was like questioning here and there, but at the same time, I should have like at least be more careful. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more.
I like how she's not taking any accountability to this whole situation, which is kind of interesting.
More about how
he is being vague.
Well, he's being vague because when you're trying to make up a bunch of lies, being vague is probably the best to do, because then you can change it up a little bit. And also he's obviously created a story in his head.
I don't believe his story personally.
Yeah, I don't believe his story either.
You guys developed the trust with each other.
So we did meet online on a gaming platform, I would say.
Roblox, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So of course that's like the socializing space on my end, because around Elk Grove it's not that let's just say school, like social life, is not that open as I expected to. So
do you ever think that the reason why social life is not that open is because most 27-year-olds are actually either in college or working or starting families, and you're playing fucking Roblox all day? Just a thought.
Well, he is enrolled in community college, so he says.
Yeah, that's what he says. He's going to be a nurse, and he's doing charity for children.
But at 27, most adults that are in college are working a job also.
Yeah.
He seems to have a younger mindset.
Yeah.
Again, indicative of the potential on the autism spectrum.
Well, I don't know. That's probably something he's going to try to use for his defense. He thinks that's going to save his ass. That's not saving his ass. His ass is going to jail for a while.
Yeah, let's just say
yeah, he's going to jail for a very long time. There's no way this motherfucker's not going to jail.
Specifically on the time that we met, I would say. Specifically, I would say around it's April. It's April right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It felt like it was like a month, or like around March. We decided that's when I bumped into that person, right? And then like
a month,
we just friended each other.
Yeah, a month. Yeah, a month.
10 years old in a month.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And like, I don't believe he didn't know that person was 10 years old. Like you're 27 years old. That's a 17-year-old.
Everything he says is indicative of grooming, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think it was definitely fucking grooming. I think he was getting her trust, trying to get information from her.
Yes.
And that's what he was doing. I mean, that was his whole plan.
And he slipped up when he said it because he was like, "Oh, she gaining my or I gained her trust. She gained my trust."
Yeah, like first off, she's 10 years old.
That's a no, 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 no.
Yeah. You know, you're telling me you don't know what a 10-year-old, the difference between a 17-year-old and a 10-year-old. Sir, we're not fucking stupid. We all know the difference. There's
Could
10-year-olds
you
don't look like.
imagine if you were 27 and showed up with a 10-year-old at home with your mom?
Oh my Jesus Christ. I think I'd probably be killed. Like, I'd probably be killed. I might get stabbed to death, to be honest with you. I think that would probably happen to me. I don't know. I don't. My parents didn't fuck around. If they saw that, they'd have been like, "Listen, you're gonna have to." I don't know. It would not be. It was an Italian household. I don't think they'd be too fucking pleased.
Well, I'm just sitting here thinking when I was 27, I had a 14-year-old sister. If I showed up with a 14, I mean, what the?
Yeah, I mean, I would have to call the police to save me, not to turn me in, because my parents would be fucking trying to kill me. Like,
right, I'm with you on that one. Yeah, that's what I was just sitting here thinking. Yeah, I would be in so much trouble.
Oh my god, it wouldn't even be like
I would be dead.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
yeah, it would not. It would not end. But you know what I mean. Like the thing is, the guy knew that the kid. This was a child. He knew. There's no fucking way he didn't talk to a person for a month and you don't know that person's 10 years old. And they're telling you their address and everything, but they yet don't mention their name, their age, or what
and
school
then
they're
they say
in.
they don't want you to talk to their family. Oh, this is just. Oh, he just give him a shovel. He's digging himself deeper. Okay.
Like you're telling me you never asked them like, oh, what school do you go? Like, hey, what school? What courses are you doing? And the person, I don't even know what they're doing at 10 years old. I forgot. I haven't been 10 for quite a while. But like, whatever, whatever the courses are, I don't know.
English, recess,
English or something. I don't know.
math, science, social studies.
I mean, if they start talking about, you know, I don't know.
Well, in the part where that you read where she posted a TikTok video about I'm going to pay somebody to kidnap me.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of 10-year-olds are we raising?
Well, I think she didn't take it seriously. I think like a lot of times they don't understand because obviously they're not adults. They don't understand the dangers involved. This guy could have had a full kidnap fucking equipment, took this little girl, and you'll never see her ever again.
And that's the thing. It's happened to several. It's happened to several kids.
Yeah, this guy could have had a rope, tape, all the stuff. Took this child in, drove somewhere remote, did something, and then disposed them. And all you have is the basically some Discord conversations on roadblocks that the parents have no clue about. And this case could easily go cold.
Yep, and Discord messages can be deleted without anybody even knowing they've been deleted. So,
absolutely.
Other than the person that you're having a conversation with.
Well, he was talking to them on voice, so there's nothing to delete.
It's all done well, then voice. Yeah, there's nothing to delete it. Well, I mean, just their, shit. He could delete his account and be gone. Ghost. Yeah. Done.
Yeah.
That makes me sick to my stomach. I'm not even serious. I'm not even joking. Kramer did a song for Chris and Katie. I put it in the back in the private chat.
Well, we still have about 15 more minutes of this interview. He's going for a
okay. All right. I'll mute. Good.
And then just casual conversation like, how are you? Where are you from? He's like, oh, we're in the same state. I'm like, okay, that's pretty nice, right? But then a month later, and it was like on and off. Like it was just one casual conversation one day, and then I would hear from them for like 2 weeks or three weeks like later, and it would be on and off. Yeah. So I would say, and then this month, I can't recall which day specifically because I've been inside. Yeah. They decided, or they asked me if I wanted to like be more than friends. I was a little bit like hesitant because of like age or whatnot, but I was pretty much encouraged to do so. So I was like, um, if it doesn't work out, then we can just move on. But if it's okay, that we're like, you know, doing this or like more than friends, not like completely like relationship wise, but like on the talking stage, I would say, then let's see how that goes. Yeah, little did I know it leads to this.
You mentioned
Wow. Whoa.
That's a lot to unpack.
Whoa.
Because I thought he was just removing her from a bad situation. Now he said that because of the age and everything.
Whoa. So this is why I tell people to pay attention to your online platforms with your kids, because these people like this. And this is why I keep on like people like, oh, there's no way that Sebastian could have been lured out. I'm like, he's left home 12 hours a day online, and all you need is a couple of voice conversations. You say, oh, well, he didn't have a mic. Well, how do you know he didn't just buy a mic and attach it? I don't know. There's other cases like that.
difference, so she knew you were 27, you knew she was 10 years old?
Oh no, she told me she was 18. She told me she was 18 turning 19.
So when did you discover she was 10 years old?
Ooh. I would say, because I'm sorry, it like sickens me every time I hear that age.
Doesn't look like it. What do they call it? Dipper delight or something like that?
Duper's delight.
Yeah, he looks like he's having a little bit of that. Like, this is why I don't think, I'm sorry to pause again. This is why I don't think he's actually like, the one thing we're missing here is shame. We're not seeing any shame, because usually a person who's been like, mix themselves up, oh, he didn't know this person's age, whatever, would feel shame, like, oh my God, look what I'm such a piece of shit. I did something. Oh my God. But there's no shame. Not one bit of shame.
I think when I was questioned, when I was taken in for questioning for the first time.
So even when you were with her, you picked her up, you were with her, you didn't know her age?
I didn't know her age at all. All I know was 18 and 19.
She does look a little young though, because she was declared missing and there was a whole search for her. If you look at the picture, she does look a little young. Did it never doubted it?
The thing is, when we were talking through Roblox, she told me that everyone that she knows, she always tells her that she looks younger than her age. And then I tend to believe that, because likewise for myself, people would tell me myself that I look younger for my age. Yeah, and there's like other couple old people out there that look younger. I was like, okay.
And you said you were kind of encouraged, because at first you were a little hesitant about being more than friends. Can you give us a little more detail? What do you mean you were encouraged?
So I was told by, well, to be truthfully, like random people online, because the not random people online, specifically the gaming platform that we're in. Of course, it's Roblox, but there's a specific game that we met in. It's Mic Up. Yeah. So
Mic Up. Okay.
I think I would like not ask around. When someone was told about like the age difference when it comes to like relationships in some sort, some people would have their maximum, some people would have their minimum. Firstly, for me, I wouldn't even go as far as going for someone that's like 18. 20 is 21 is considerable. 20 like 3 or some sort is like for my age. But then I was encouraged by, again, like random people in the same thing, like, oh, well, 18 or 19, since he's turning 19, it shouldn't be that bad. So it's like, so I decided like, Okay.
So it sounds like you kind of have an online community.
Pretty
of
much.
People that you talk to, interact with.
Yeah.
When did you start kind of being active online? Is it mostly Roblox you use, or you're an online gamer usually?
It's a casual online gaming thing. Yeah.
Do you feel like you spend a lot more time online than you do kind of in person in social settings?
I would say it's transitioning because I didn't go to school in the past like around 2024 ish, or I did online class for the college that I'm currently attending. But this year, since I'm or let's just say I moved or switched majors to nursing, so my classes are more in person. So I'm transitioning to online gaming to more on a social gathering or in person type of gathering. Yeah.
Have you found in-person interactions a little trickier? I'm just wondering if you kind of prefer one over the other.
Let's just say I'm used to the online community because for the past around a year, I would have to stick with online gaming because all my classes were online as well. So, but I would prefer in person. I would prefer in person, like social gathering in school, especially.
So like
only.
Middle school, high school, I'm assuming all of that was in person for you?
Oh, yes.
Okay. And then nursing school, you said the classes were, or I guess they're more in person now?
Yes.
Okay. And which college do you go to?
Casumas River. Yeah.
The
Not anymore.
That's out there and the conversations that people are.
Agreed. I'm actually trying to look for I don't know, man. There was a missing person photo for this kid.
Supposedly, yes, because she was reported missing because she wasn't there when the parents got up in the morning.
Yeah, I was just trying to look for that missing persons poster, to be honest with you, because I want to see what this guy is. I want to see the fucking photo, to be honest with you, the missing person photo, to be honest with you. Because I want to see how full of shit this guy is. And if you don't know what Mic Up is, basically you go and you hang out. It's like a hangout. You have your avatars, your every game, and your voice chatting with a bunch of people, basically. I looked it up. I don't know it. I don't have Roblox. I play single player games if I do play games.
This guy's story just gets more convoluted.
Yeah, I mean, apparently, he's like, I only date 21-year-olds but 19 will be okay. And listen, if you're a guy talking to a woman for over a month and then your first inclination is to drive over 250 miles, we pretty much know your purpose, sir. I think a jury knows what your plans were. And then you're talking about rescuing her from her house. It's okay, bro, so it made no sense. Makes no fucking sense. Let me see. Even be Tim, hope you're well. Oh, I'm doing well. We're just looking through us, watching this scumbag.
Having about you, Matthew, just because of the allegations you're facing, they're not the nicest. I will say a lot of people are describing you as, a child abductor or a child predator. There's a lot of harsh words out there. What is your reaction when you hear that?
It sickens me. I should have been more careful. Yeah. I should have been more questioning when it came to.
I should have been more careful. Yeah.
That's a really poor choice of words.
Yeah. Obviously, he didn't consult his attorney when he did this interview. Which I'm glad for. I'm glad.
They can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Yeah, but you notice he gets very serious. So whenever I personally think he had more nefarious things in mind to happen. And I don't believe he was going to bring this 10-year-old to his mom's house, if you catch my drift. So I think that little girl got extremely lucky, because I personally think something really, really, really bad would have happened.
Having that person involved. That's all.
You deny all those name calling, like that's not who you are.
That's not who I am. Really.
And when you were found with the girl in your car at the strip mall, you were arrested for kidnapping, but also committing sexual acts with a minor. So I have to ask, when you met her and you were with her, what happened between you guys two? What did you guys end up doing when you were together?
Okay. Well, for the record, before I found out her real age, 18, or, her real age.
10, right?
Yeah. Pretty much I was driving the whole night. And then there was just holding hands in some sort. Just pretty much holding hands most of the time.
No sexual actions, no sexual conversations?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
How did you feel in the moment when you were discovered and arrested, when kind of the reality of it all hit you?
Oh my God.
He's lying.
Look up Melanie Joy Mood. Okay, I'll look that up. Yeah, and like sexual. Oh my fucking God. Like this. Melanie, is it like a YouTube channel, by the way?
I don't know. I didn't see what it was.
No, someone in the chat said look up Melanie. Melanie. I'll just keep on playing and I'll look for it.
Oof, I was shocked, surprised, because again, I thought it had something to do with her family calling that she found out that she was like not home or something, right? So I was like shocked, surprised that they were able to obtain me, right? So yeah, it's not the best feeling. It's not the best idea. Let's just say it's just everything else like fell into place. So I was like, what's happening? Like, why is this happening? Is it because her family called? But again, this was for the record, again, before finding out her real age. I thought she was 18, turning 19.
Fell into place?
Oh my God. I'm not going to put it up. It's a news story, but hear voices. You tell me if this looks like again. If this
I
looks
don't want
like
to see it.
but it's a news. It's a news
Yeah,
story.
okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm good.
Okay.
I appreciate it though.
Yeah. No, she does not look fucking 19. What a scumbag. Honestly, people like this, I need to bring back fucking hanging, if you catch my drift.
Did your family ever end up meeting her or knowing about her?
I did mention her like before we were about to like because I wanted to bring her into like the house, but they were like unso sure because they didn't meet her. Yeah, so no, she was just mentioned but never met.
And they found you guys outside the strip mall by your home. What were you guys doing? Have you guys been shopping around or?
We were just on our phones. Like I was just trying to figure out if there's like a good place for her to like stay for the night before I bring her in, because again, she didn't meet my family and whatnot. So we were just there, just to use our phones. And as far as I know, in my neighborhood, because I'm not, we didn't move there not too long ago. Yeah, that was like pretty much the good place to get like phone service for both of our phones. Yeah.
So about how many hours were you guys actually together in person, would you say?
From the moment
From the moment you picked her up, I should say.
Let's see. So I would say around 1 a. Wait. So I got her like 1 a.m. and then the moment I got captured.
Thank God you got captured, you piece of shit.
It was.
I got her at 1 a.m.
I got her at 1 a.m. and I got captured. What a
This guy needs to just
No,
run.
keep on. Yeah, well, I thought you were going to say stop talking. I want him to keep on talking so they can add an extra 10, 20 years to his fucking sentence. What a trash bag human being. I can't believe there's even a fucking trial. Like, honestly, like this is a pretty open and shut motherfucking case if I ever seen one in my entire goddamn life. This guy should just be.
After this interview, absolutely it'll be used.
I mean, shit. Don't give this motherfucker a plea deal. Throw this motherfucker in jail for life. Do not offer this piece of shit a plea deal. I don't want to hear his mommy crying. He's got mental problems. Oh, fuck off. He deserves to go to jail for life. Fuck him and fuck that.
Around 2 p.m. as far as I can know.
Okay. So 1 a.m. Saturday morning you picked her up?
Sunday.
Sunday morning. 1 a.m. Sunday morning. And then later that same day.
Yeah.
So about 12 hours later is when you were arrested?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure I have the time right.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of the information we have about this too comes directly from you. That's why I said we want to hear your side of the story. We want to see, what perspective you can give. Because
now think about this much. Imagine if how far he drove off, and let's say they did a search pattern or stuff like that, they wouldn't have found anything, and he would have been gone, just gone. Fucking wild.
You lived the experience.
Yeah.
And earlier I was speaking to your attorney, Mr. Raimondo, and he mentioned that you were on the autism spectrum, Matthew. Is that true?
If I'm in the autism spectrum?
Correct. He mentioned that you were on the autism spectrum. Is that true?
No, I believe that's my job position.
Okay, but it's not your diagnosis. You help other kids who have been diagnosed with autism.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, at least I won't be his defense. I guess that was his attempt from his attorney to try to save this idiot, which I don't. Honestly, I probably as a public defender, some poor attorney that's going to be forced to defend this piece of shit. But yeah. Because I wouldn't want to defend this piece of shit. If I was an attorney, I would never want to defend. I would never want to defend this piece of shit. I'd be like, can I just do something else? I don't know. Can I defend the murderer, the person who did the attempted murder?
Ask your buddy in the public defender's office if you can switch cases.
Bro, right? This would be the time to switch cases, but I don't think anyone would want to switch cases.
Call in a favor from your buddy at the public defender's office and ask if they can take this case because it's better suited for them, not you.
Yeah, because I can't imagine defending a guy like this.
Maybe he misunderstood, but that's what he told me. So I just wanted to, check with you directly.
Okay.
And he also said you were on Roblox to make friends, do what people do nowadays, socialize, be online. Is that a pretty accurate description?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm online right now being socialized. Hey, Voices, are you 10 years old?
Fuck no, I'm almost 50.
On
here.
Adults hang out in adult communities where there's 40, 50, 60, you know what I mean? 30 maybe. But yeah, you gravitate towards your age a little bit. They don't hang out in Roblox.
Is there anything else that you want to add? Again, I know it's a very, personal topic for you, but we'd love to hear everything that you're able to share with us. So, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Not that I know of. Is there any more questions that needs to be answered?
And I'm gonna ask my photographer here too. Is there anything that you think I'm missing? Anything you want to ask? No.
No.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty. I think that's it for me. Oh, Mr. Raimondo also mentioned that your parents were first generation here. They were immigrants. Mine are too. What's your ethnicity? Do you mind if I ask?
I'm Filipino.
Filipino. Okay, I'm Korean. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alrighty. I think that's it. So again, just to make sure I'm crystal clear, you deny that you kidnapped her. Kidnapping, abduction, are those inaccurate words to describe what happened?
Those are inaccurate because, like I said, only way that I would know how to get there is that she like tells me where to go. So she sent me her address, right? She sent me her address. She gave me like, she pretty me like, yeah, she made me want to get her pretty much.
She made me. Okay, God.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh my God. Jail's gonna love this guy.
That's what I was just thinking.
Jail's gonna love this guy. Oh,
just gonna stand a chance.
He's gonna love jail. Let's just say he's gonna love it.
I'd be prison.
Prison,
jail, then prison. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, unless her family like filed for kidnapping, so I can see like that's how kidnapping came up.
And you said the most you guys did was hold hands. Did you have any other sexual intentions with her?
No, not at all. Not at all.
And how do you hope this plays out moving forward? You're due back in court late June. So until then, what's the ideal situation for you, Matthew?
Just hope everything is just hope everything is okay especially for everyone I know. Yeah.
How about your motherfucking victim, you piece of shit?
That's it for me. Anything else, Matthew?
Then that's all.
I appreciate your time once again. If I hope maybe down the road we can talk again, but thank you again for your time today. It was nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow. That's all I can say. That was wow. So let this be a lesson. I mean, you got to be careful. Really, really got to be careful.
Have the talks with your kids.
And this is why, like, people don't realize your kids give too much information online, address, name, all that stuff, and you get a creep like this. So, I got you want to put the song up next, Queen? From Kramit?
Yeah, because I know this is a little triggering sometimes. You know.
I know it's a very screwed up situation, I have to say. But it's, you know what, people need to know that's how easy it is a guy like that to come around, and they know what to look for. So
absolutely, yeah.
And,
there's predators everywhere for sure.
Yeah, I'll hit the play for this one.
Oh, you're playing? Okay, I had it on too.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. I shared it, or I had it ready to go too. Go ahead. You play yours.
"16 years, that sweet smile. Now the silence stretches for miles. A boy is gone, but he's not lost. Not while we still carry the cross. Katie, mama lying, fighting through tears. Chris holding strong through the ache and the fear. No matter the lies, no matter the doubt, this world's gonna hear us shout. From Hendersonville to every home, we raise your name. You're not alone. We believe in you, Katie. We believe in you, Chris. Even if we ain't there in the dirt and mist, from YouTube screens to real life cries, we're the voice behind your battle cries. We support you, yeah, you're not alone. We'll never stop till Sebastian comes home. Yeah, the internet's full of noise and games, but some of us ain't playing for fame. We're here for truth, we stand for right. We're loud as hell in this digital fight. There's a whole damn army online tonight who know your pain, who hold the light. Even those who can't walk your ground are screaming with you, pound for pound. We see the heart, we see the cost. We'll fight like hell for what ain't lost. We believe in you, Katie. We believe in you, Chris. This whole damn world's got your back in this. We don't need boots to make it loud. With thunder rolling through the cloud, we support you. Yeah, you're not alone. We won't rest till Sebastian comes home. To every child who's still out there, to every parent gasping for air, YouTube ain't just drama and fights. Some of us are here with hearts in mind. This song ain't just sound, it's a promise. Katie, Chris, you are not alone. We're standing behind you. Sebastian, we're bringing you home. We believe in you, Katie. We believe in you, Chris. You're the reason we fight. We scream, we persist. On this day for the missing and brave, we light a candle, we dig a grave. For fear, for silence, for standing still, we'll fight with love, we always will. We support you, yeah, we'll never roam. He's out there somewhere, and we'll bring Sebastian home.
It was very good. Very, very good. That was a good palate cleanser after that interview. Holy crap.
Got a little lump in my throat.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Kramer did a good job on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, by the way, it's $4,404 has been raised so far, Queen.
That's
4,400
and $4.
Holy shit!
And one stream, that's a lot.
Yeah, that is amazing, you guys.
And
8 hours, and plus what Terry Lynn raised, what Clue raised, and Nonsense is going too. Yeah.
Yeah.
T-Berry said, can you play it one more time?
Sure, I'll do it right now. Just give me a second. I'll put it in the front. All right, I'll play it right now.
"16 years, that sweet smile. Now the silence stretches for miles. A boy is gone, but he's not lost. Not while we still carry the cross. Katie, mama lying, fighting through tears. Chris holding strong through the ache and the fear. No matter the lies, no matter the doubt, this world's gonna hear us shout. From Hendersonville to every home, we raise your name. You're not alone. We believe in you, Katie. We believe in you, Chris. Even if we ain't there in the dirt and mist. From YouTube screens to real life cries, we're the voice behind your battle cries. We support you, yeah, you're not alone. We'll never stop till Sebastian comes home. Yeah, the internet's full of noise and games, but some of us ain't playing for fame. We're here for truth, we stand for right. We're loud as hell in this digital fight. There's a whole damn army online tonight who know your pain, who hold the light. Even those who can't walk your ground are screaming with you, pound for pound. We see the heart, we see the cost. We'll fight like hell for what ain't lost. We believe in you, Katie. We believe in you, Chris. This whole damn world's got your back in this. We don't need boots to make it loud. With thunder rolling through the cloud, we support you. Yeah, you're not alone. We won't rest till Sebastian comes home. To every child who's still out there, to every parent gasping for air, YouTube ain't just drama and fights. Some of us are here with hearts in mind. This song ain't just sound, it's a promise. Katie, Chris, you are not alone. We're standing behind you. Sebastian, we're bringing you home. We believe in you, Katie. We believe in you, Chris. You're the reason we fight. We scream, we persist. On this day for the missing and brave, we light a candle, we dig a grave. For fear, for silence, for standing still, we'll fight with love, we always will. We support you, yeah, we'll never roam. He's out there somewhere, and we'll bring Sebastian home.
It's a very well done song, by the way. Very well done.
Way to go, Kremet. That was amazing.
Yeah, you did great, Kremet. That was great. And you know what? I'm so proud of everybody, all of us. Clues community, our community, Nonsense's community. Trish is going to do hers. There's other people that'll be doing them as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that girl. I miss you. Yeah, that song's a very good song, and I've just... It hurts my heart to know there's so many missing kids out there and so many missing people.
Yeah.
Terry Lynn, yeah, she did good today too.
Yeah. It's you know, I mean, like, this stream is definitely very enlightening. You get to see the actual dangers online, and also you get to see the best and the worst of people a little bit, I guess. So, but yeah, one thing I have to say, people just need to be careful out there. And also, it's you know, you've seen the best of people in this community, and we've seen the worst with that guy. That guy's into you. But yeah, hopefully everyone else does the same thing, does a little charity for, you know, Knickknack, and tries to give to a great organization that helps out missing kids. Beats himself like he may be showing his people. No, I don't have heart Illuminati. That is a lie. That is a lie. But yeah. Oh, you raised it's now 45.94.
Wow.
It's a lot. So
you know what though? There's a lot of good people in this community. There's a lot of people that have left the community that are still good people that we just don't fuck with anymore or whatever, There's still good people that have come and that have gone. A lot of people that have shown support in multiple ways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, it's been a long 14 months, 15 months, It really has. There's a lot of people who have been here and who have come and gone, and a lot of people that truly care.
I mean, it feels like 20 years, to be honest with you.
It does. It really does.
Bro, it does. It feels longer than it was, than it feels because,
Right. We're not hate channels. We're love channels.
I like to refer to us as assistant channels. We
love to help.
Yep.
Sometimes I help people I don't want to help, sadly enough.
That's right.
Oh my God. But yeah, I mean, I think that this is people need to realize that got to be careful online, and they got to be open-minded more with these cases, and also stop, think of a larger picture. So. Yep. But
for sure, there's
so next
many
thing
missing kids.
Yeah.
And they're, everywhere, and it's multiple different situations. I mean, that's why that's why I just don't. I understand why people want to go straight for the parents. Automatically, people go straight to blaming the parents. But there's so many other situations that have happened and that can happen that people don't think or give a second thought about. Just what bothers me the most when people go straight to attacking the parents.
You know what? I mean, in my opinion, I think one needs to actually analyze all the information, and also you have to realize that there are predators like that guy, that guy who we just saw that interview. That man lured a child in a month conversation, and doesn't believe he did anything wrong.
And Amy said, as a parent, I feel for Seth today as well. Despite his unforgivable actions, the two feelings don't have to align in this moment. And Absolutely. That's right. I mean, Seth, I know he's got to be hurting.
Yeah.
That doesn't make it okay. That, the shit that he's done, the shit that he's pulled, it doesn't make it okay. Doesn't mean I'm okay with it, but I definitely feel for him today. I mean,
yeah, it's
honestly every day, but he pisses me off. So, it is what it is.
Yeah. But
I'm sure he misses his son every day. I'm sure he hurts every day, just like Katie and Chris hurt every day, and they miss their son every day. Just like, a lot of parents who have missing children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Absolutely. I know that I don't talk to Candy Hare every day, but I know that she goes to Missing in Wisconsin every single year for her daughter. She still goes out. They still do things for summer.
Yeah. I think
I know that Brandy Neal, their case is moving forward. They actually arrested that
weirdo, the guy that with the guy with the tub, the
hot tub with JLR, yeah, that one.
Brandon Shirtliff.
The sad thing, those people put that poor woman through torture, those suspects, it's just garbage.
Oh, they absolutely did. And I think they just need to go on and fess up and tell them where Michael's at so they can, so he can be back home with his mom. Wherever, whatever that means, you know what I'm saying? Be where she can give her closure, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah, that poor woman,
proper burial for him. And I think that that's only right. They need to go on and tell what the fuck they did. She already knows they did something to her baby. She's already came out and said.
And she's also sick
where
as
Michael's
well.
at.
Yeah, and she's also sick as well.
Well,
dealing
not
with
only
that.
that, she sits there and listens to, she had to sit there and listen to them, with backhoes dig up a yard that her son was possibly in. You know what I mean? Possibly there, that these people said that he was there. It's
That's
fucking
a
weird shit.
that's a level of hell that I don't think anyone can go
I
through.
don't know that I would be able to mentally withstand that. I really
Yeah,
don't. That's awful. It's just.
that's just
It's good to
that
see
was.
you, that girl. I'm glad you're in here. It's good to see
Hey,
you,
that girl.
baby. I miss you, Biddy.
But yeah, that's a level of hell that I don't think anyone could go through. I don't think anyone can really appreciate that and see how that could be a terrible situation. But
No, and the bad thing is there's some guy that keeps talking shit to her and saying things about her and saying horrible things about her husband, blaming Tyler. I don't understand that when they've already got 3 people in jail and 1 out. Sarah's in jail.
yeah,
Stacy's in jail. They've got Brandon now in jail, so there's only 1 other one left. And then as soon as they tell where Michael's at, they'll, hopefully Brandy will have that closure, as she's very sick now as it is.
yeah. It's just wrong in so many levels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is what it is, I guess.
Man.
Like even like case of Cody Bigsby, like the father, they could never found that poor
Yeah.
kid, but the father
Yeah.
confessed. Like I think he got convicted. I think I heard he got convicted. I don't know if he
Well, that
confessed.
Joe Clyde Daniels,
Mm,
his dad finally confessed.
yeah, man, just really sad situation.
It really is. It's awful. And then you have those girls those 3 girls, that I think it was Gina De Jesus or something like that. The 3 girls that were kidnapped and kept in that house.
Oh Jesus! I know what you're talking about.
Oh. Yeah. They were there for like 8 years or something. It was,
Yeah, I've seen a doc. I think I've seen a documentary on that. That was crazy.
Well, Amanda Berry, one of them had a baby. She still has her daughter. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild. People, I mean, and then there's that show, that it's a movie based on a true story called Lovely Bones.
Oh yeah.
That one really tore me up. That fucking broke my heart. I cried. I'm not gonna bullshit with you. I cried. That one really fucked me up.
Yeah, that was in Cleveland, I believe. You're right, Blank Slate. I think you're right, with the 3 women in the house.
Yeah. The Amanda Berry and the other 2 girls. That was
yeah,
awful.
and she had to break herself out. No one prosecuted her. They had to.
Yeah, JC Dugard. I mean, there's so many of them, and there's so many girls that have, you know what I mean? A couple of these girls. There's one that does she does the interviews for missing. She just did one on Sebastian with Derek. Remember Derek, the one that does stuff with Stephanie Harlow?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Love was sore.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of.
Pick me at this point. There's no updates on Summer Wells, baby. There's no updates at all.
I think Michelle after
Elizabeth
dark.
Smart. That's her who it was. Elizabeth Smart. You read the book Lovely Bones?
I think Michelle After Dark said they suspect they might know something, but that's pretty much it. There's like an interview that she's highlighted and thought it was they might have information, but with that case, that's really a sad situation, man. All those people, all these people that just came down there and just made a whole mess of that situation, and
oh, they fucked that case clean up.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I mean, I gotta get some stuff done. It's 8:30, and we did a pretty damn good job, I think.
Yeah,
I think we did a beautiful job.
And it's not good to
mix did a good job. What now?
It's not good to mix drama or anything with these types of streams.
Yeah, we can always come back on later. You know what I mean? I just wanted to, you know what I mean? Sun and the moon and the stars in the sky, baby. Hope you've been doing well. Hey, Roro, how are you, baby?
What's up, honey?
What's going on?
Oh man, y'all got me in my feelings. That, whew, I had water coming out my eyes.
Man, I tell you.
Whew. I was just sitting here looking at some statistics, and yes, the children and everything, but also the missing adults. You know, Candy Hair
Yeah.
also has, you know, the FBI, not just Nick Mick. Nick Mick has helps the police, and they have helped solve 27,000 cases last year with law enforcement, 91% success rate. But hold on to this: the FBI, not Nick Mick, but the FBI had 533,936 missing persons. So if you're 18 years old in one day, you're still missing. Candy Hair's daughter's still missing along with Summer. And we've got people in here that, you know, it's not, I mean, of course, you know, children, of course, I'm not taking anything from them. But once you're a mother, you don't stop being a mother at 18 either. So sometimes there's people in here that have loved ones, sisters, brothers, parents that are gone and can't be found. So
Locally to me, we still have Brianna Mitchell, or Brianna Mitchell was found, but Katie Ferguson is still missing, and she has 2 babies growing up without her. Danielle Messick, she's
Oh
got
yeah, there's
grandbabies.
missing children all
Yeah.
over your community. You live. I was gonna say, why are you gonna do? Oh, you can't do it. Can you do a fundraiser voices?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Oh,
I'm
gotcha.
only at
Okay,
5,000. I'm not able to do this.
gotcha.
But
I was just,
it's
well, I just
okay.
didn't know if you had one or if you were, you know what I mean, if you were able to do. Wasn't sure
No,
if it was 5,000 or 10,000 people or whatever, or
at
subs or whatever.
10,000.
So yeah, I was gonna say there's. Uh, okay, so look, check this out. When this comes up, does this pop up for you guys when it shows? Can you see this box opening where it's
Yeah.
white with the list? So it
Yep.
says the issues. It says autism and wondering, end-to-end encryption generated like the AI, infant abductions, missing from care, other types of missing, child SA material, sextortion, child sex trafficking, and family abduction, help ID me, long-term missing, online enticement, endangered runaways, non-family abductions and attempts. See, there's so many different cases of missing. You know what I mean? So
Look at
many
all the
different things
categories.
like autism and wondering. You click on it, and then it'll bring up the overview. You know, what is Nick Mick doing about it? By the numbers, recommended programs and videos. You guys can go to any of this at any time. I think this is really helpful information, you know?
and another thing people can do,
Oh,
you
look at
can
all
go
those
to the FBI
resources.
website. You can go to the FBI website and you can download for yourself, for your children, a pack that shows, you know, has a picture of your child, information to where if something ever was to happen, that you could immediately pull that up and give that to law enforcement immediately.
Right.
And you don't have to mail off for it or anything, it's all online.
Yeah, I think this is, I think this is great. Like, this is a very helpful site if anybody needs it or whatever, you know what I mean? State missing person clearinghouses here. This is victim and family support. Remove your, explicit content if you know of any. Cyber tip lines, Amber alerts, search for missing children. I guess this is like people can just go in and put your name and stuff, or put a missing child, or
Yeah, you can put the
that's
missing
good to know.
child's name and information in.
Wow.
And another population that can be childlike is people with Alzheimer's. My mother-in-law went missing for about 10 and a half hours, and we were out of our minds. And she was childlike at that point, and uh, she was found in a very bad part of town. But when we got the call from the police that she had been found, we were so I guess, overwhelmed, I guess, that somebody had to drive us to go get her because my husband and I really, we almost couldn't stand. Like, we couldn't drive. Like, we could not push the pedals. Like, we couldn't.
Well, this says that he's in his mother's company of his mother. So his mother must have taken him. He's only 2.
Yep. And there's
Sounds
a
like a
lot of
parental
parental.
abduction.
Yep.
Wow. These are just 2024, missing since December 2024, 17. Wow. I didn't know there was a bunch of like you could go to these pictures. You know what I mean? That there was a bunch of these pictures up here like this. There's this one here, Samantha. She's 17 now. 20. She just went missing January 17th, 2025.
In Hawaii.
Yeah.
Now that's scary.
William Carter, November 14th, 2024, 13 years old, Chicago. Wow. That's sad as hell, man. There's so many missing kids, so many missing people in general, just sad. Yeah. You guys have done amazing though. Like I said, you've humbled me for sure. Let's donate. What is this? At least 5 to be 1,000 stronger. 5. What are we at? Well, I think we're close enough. We've gotten pretty damn close to 5K. We're almost at 5K. Yep. We've done great. We've been here, 3 hours, 4 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yep, we're a couple $200 short, 3 hours left to donate. I'm sure people will, you know what I mean? They're, people probably come in behind us and watch the replay and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need 175 more. Right. Boom. I'm sure we'll get it, Over 4,800. That's amazing. 4,800. Shit.
On a positive note.
Not only that, you guys just, Clues community raised what, 6,000, 7,000, something like that.
I don't know, but she's raised a lot.
Yeah, we all hit almost 5K. Nonsense is doing hers. She's got 2,000 or 3,000, I think. Trisha's gonna do hers. The other girls will probably do theirs, the next day or two.
And don't forget, Nick Mick helped law enforcement find over 27,000 children last year. That's where the money's going. 91% success rate. Damn. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, for sure. Also, just so you guys are well aware, this money does not go to any creator. It goes straight to Nick Mick. It does not touch the creator's hands. No one on here will get that except for Nick Mick. You guys are donating directly to them. Titanium Built's going to do one too. Okay. Hell yeah. That's what's up. I know Trisha talks that she's going to do one. I'm not sure if she's doing it on her other channel, though. I don't think I have the link to that one.
If you notice.
Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Oh, sorry, honey. You want to go ahead?
Sorry. Oh, I was just saying, if you notice down at the bottom, where the super chat normally is, it has a heart with a hand. For the Give It campaign. So that's the way that it goes straight to them and not the creator.
Absolutely.
And I want to thank Queen, Clue, Nonsense, Terry Lynn, every creator that's doing this. No matter whether we like each other or not, it don't matter when you're doing it for the right reason. Thank y'all for doing this.
Absolutely. Absolutely, baby.
Oh shit! We just hit $5,150.
Nice.
Damn. Nice. Let's go, huh? That's fucking what's up.
Hey, thanks for letting me hang out to be part of this today. It's really cool.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming up and hanging out. Thank you, Roro, for hanging out. B-Tim, thank you as always.
Thank you for letting me know.
5150.
5150. Oh,
Look, that would be
shoot.
hilarious. Girl, that would be,
And
look,
that's
that
where we're
would be.
going to hang it up right there. That's enough for us.
Bye. 5150. Bye.
That's
Oh
a
my God.
sign.
She said, I just made it 52.
There we go. Well, thank you for letting
Hey,
me
well,
up.
that's okay, Clue. Thank you.
Y'all have a good night. You crack
You
me
too,
up.
baby. We might pop back on later for, chit chat just to hang out, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or drama,
Good.
shoot the shit, whatever. But I
Yeah.
appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys for all your help. Thank you for coming up too, Roro. All right, you guys. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you guys for hanging out. And I will see y'all on these YouTube streets. QB out.